All right, and
Capping the fucking members.
From getting opt.
we are live. We are live.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Plat chat members tourney. I'm Linus. I am joined here with Toxic. Valencia's in the background somewhere. And we are here to witness Made in Bronze versus the Wooden Fence. Hello, Toxic.
Hello.
How are you doing on this fine day?
Woke up an hour ago.
So good.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Fully rested up for what could be the best matchup of this tournament. We don't know.
It could be the best thing in this tournament, but it is important. Technically speaking, it's a very important series given that whoever wins this still has playoff chances alive. Whoever loses, congratulations, you've joined crew. And TS, I think? Or TSO,
It might be all not out. I thought they might be all out.
No, they have to win out this one and then their next few matches. They had a 1-game buffer, and that buffer is now gone. So they have to win against... Again, I think it's all bottom seed teams pretty much, too. Because it's Wood, and then 2 more. I can't remember if it's Crew in one other, or if I'm just making it up. I don't remember. I think Silly is one of them. So here, Silly, and then 1 more. I can't remember who the last one is.
Currently, we have Wood choosing Corrode. MIBR have chosen to start on defense. Most would say the favored side of that map. So Pearl as the second pick. That's MIBR's. So Corrode, Pearl, and then no Abyss or Bind. So we still got Split. Breeze, which is the newest map in the pool. First time, if it played today, first time we'd be seeing it in this tournament. As we're following the competitive map pool of Valorant. Update was yesterday, I believe, or the day before that. So would be fun to see Breeze. It would be a third map. But I think we go 3 maps in this matchup. I don't know how you guys feel.
I think it's reasonable enough. Honestly, I haven't been watching Wood lately, so I'm not sure on their exact map pool, really. So I can just assume that they win out Corrode. I can talk about MIBR since I watched them play Pearl very closely against EMEA last week. So I have more to talk about with that, and then I forget, what was the first map? Was it Haven or Abyss? I generally forget at this point for some reason. It was Haven. It was Haven, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if it gets floated, but I don't know Wood's strength on it if they want to float that or not, truthfully. But I think it's possible we see map 3. Possible.
I think it's equally likely that Wood just takes us 2-0. I mean, we haven't seen anything crazy from MIBR, so...
I mean, they did play their maps fairly close. Like, frankly, they lost 2 winnable maps against the EMEA very closely. And Pearl was their map pick. So I would say they feel at least an amount of comfortability on there. Otherwise, I mean, they probably wouldn't have picked it here, no. I don't think they had too much to really clean up on, though. Although I feel like most of their Pearl last week is a lot of carry from Basil. But, I mean, if that's the win condition, a win's a win at that point. So I realistically do see this possibly going 3.
Who was that they were playing against on Corrode last?
MIBR or Wood?
MIBR, because you were talking about Basil.
I was talking about Pearl. The Pearl from last week.
Oh, Pearl you were talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
like,
right.
That one's vividly in my
and that,
mind.
yeah,
I mean,
that would have
pushed
been
the bottom,
against,
so.
yeah, EMEA. So,
yeah,
a better
no,
team.
For either,
we know,
exactly.
but
yeah. I mean, besides the point, they played it close. So I mean, who really knows at that point?
I think Basil.
I can't speak on Corrode though. That's my issue.
Yeah, Basil brought out the op in that matchup and was being kind of a demon on it. So, yeah, as you're saying, possibly the win condition for that team. Definitely have our eyes open. If he's going to buy up into that op early, I'd say it's worth it. And then it's up to if Wood can figure that out and play around that well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And considering that they almost took it away too, it took up until the very last few rounds for EMEA to adjust and win that
Pearl,
out
yeah.
13-0.
Yeah.
It took it very close.
I think
Because
EMEA
if they didn't.
adjusted.
They didn't they would have lost.
Yeah, they adjusted. They went mid, instead of pushing those extremities, and that's basically what won them the map.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, no, it was more so they had to pressure out mid there. It was they were holding or trying to go extremities, and it wasn't fully working out there.
Yep.
So-
Because you got that
but
off
yeah,
posted
no-
up on B, and then you're just stacking over towards the A site.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
I don't think that's going to be the same win condition they go for on Corrode. I mean, you could whip out an op, but I don't think that's really where you're going to be seeing those strengths there. But again, I can't really say much when it comes to Corrode. All I can imagine is just way late gameplay, really. Truthfully, Corrode, at least for me right now, is just a black hole. I've got no clue what to go on here. But I'm at least hoping it's at least competitive and not just a slop fest, you know? I think there'll be something
think it will be.
for Crowd.
How long do you guys think it'll take the teams to pick a map?
That is a very
The
good
band.
question.
They
Another
are.
question, how long will it take for me to get in the lobby?
There is a party code in a chat.
Wait,
that
there's a
you can
fucking
easily
party code?
access.
God damn it.
I send this
Damn.
every time.
Shit,
There's always
I
a
just
party
keep
code.
Thinking that my Pookie can just, accept the request, but I understand.
Oh, there's your invite all the way down there.
Oh yeah, you know what? Blame the new UI. Actually,
I
You know what?
actually will
Fair enough.
because it Loki wasn't even on my screen. Too many people in the
That's actually kind of fucking crazy.
in the
That is crazy.
server, but so,
New,
don't-
new UI moment, Riot. Damn. Okay.
So, we have time here. Still waiting on a player from looks like Wood, the wooden fence.
Yeah.
So,
We're playing on Tenyaku. Yes.
yep. So, what do you guys think of Breeze? Toxic, what's your opinion on this map? The updates.
I have not played a competitive game on it, actually.
Okay, so you've not really seen it then.
No, but I've played 10
Okay.
minutes, and at least it's better than the old one as well. So,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah,
keen for that.
I'm in the same. I'm in the same boat too. I honestly, the glow up is honestly to me like night and day. I've only played 2 ranked games on it, frankly speaking, but I feel like I just got a very good grasp of it, almost immediately. And usually when I go into maps or when there's a huge map update or just a new map in general, I always explore the map first itself just to kind of get the feel in. Wow, this feels so much more simplistic and approachable. That's okay, I can feasibly see somebody whipping this out and both teams just pugging it out. There's probably going to be people who are now, practicing and actually getting their strat book ready for this map, actually prepping it. But I also think on the same side of things, you can just, pug it out. It'd be pretty simple and approachable. I don't think it takes too much thought. Obviously, it will take some thought to, deal with rotations and that sort of stuff. But besides that, I think the map, once you understand the general work about now, it's pretty easy, I think. As compared to most other maps where you might have, a bit more complication, this one, it's pretty straightforward, I think. Which, honestly, I like out of this because, Old Breeze was complicated.
Yeah, I want to see if the harbor is going to be played a bit on this map.
Harbor
Sorry,
on
they were talking thing.
on Breeze, you're saying?
On Breeze.
On Breeze.
Yeah, with
If
I-
the
you
I'm messing
reverse
with it.
and
played,
whatnot.
it's a secondary controller at most, truthfully. Because
I think
I
Harbor
think
is
the
always
Viper
a
just-
secondary controller. I'm not gonna lie.
exactly. I mean, just in general, due to having no util, that's just going to happen. I mean, you could technically play him and Astra as the duo instead of Viper, but I feel like you're better off just going with Viper +1.
I think it's kind
over
of
anything.
cheap to say because Yoru is just one of the best agents in the game and is good on every map, really. Just super versatile agent. But I think Yoru is very good on Breeze. Not something I think I would have said with old Breeze, just because, there's so much space. There was just other duelists that made sense to play.
Yes.
But I think with the closeness now of the map, how everything's kind of tightened up a little bit. I think it makes it less of just a sniper map, where like picking like chamber, jet would have made the most sense. And I think now you can play more for more fair engagements instead of just having to cut off sight lines to gain space constantly.
There's
But
still always
yeah.
going to be that like whole thing with big map needing rotation times and Yoru just being perfect for that sort of thing because you can just TP over in an instant. Like you can feasibly play him as just like even just as a solo duelist. Just depends on what flavor of pairing second, character you want aside from that, because you can pretty much just slot in whichever initiator of Silva, Tejo you want. Viper and Astra more likely than not, because I mean you can run down with Neon. If you want to try Waylay, you could. You can go old school and get a KO in there if you really want. Yeah, no, I mean it's very approachable. All right, we have a 50-50 shot. Woodband splits.
Yeah, so it's
So,
now
I mean-
between Breeze and Haven.
Would it be overcooked to say I think we're going Breeze just because that's another map that MIBR did well on recently? I would have to think maybe do they want to pick into the consistent there, or like knowing what's going on
MIBR
here?
did well on Breeze.
MIBR did well on Breeze. What, are you a fucking hindsight herald? Have you seen into the future,
No,
Prometheus?
that's what you said.
Oh,
I'm confused.
No, sorry. I meant Haven.
Okay.
I think we're going to
Alright,
see
that makes
Breeze because that may be our last. Again, the other map they played besides Pearl against EMEA was Haven. And unless they want to,
All right, Decider Haven.
yeah.
Okay. So no
He's
Breeze.
ruining our fun, man.
Yeah.
That's Decider. Okay.
You know what? No game. Honestly, they messed up the map, and this is not fun anymore. We out.
Yeah, this might
Yep.
be. I mean, unless Wood feel comfortable on Haven, I'm a little concerned. But and again, it's just because I've seen MIBR play map 2 and 3 very close with EMEA. So who knows? Who knows? But no, all I'm hoping for is that someone maybe on Sunday plays Breeze. Unfortunately, we don't see it today, but we'll see. Close up is such. Wait, what? Now, where is Kenyaku?
Techlo. Oh, it is. Yeah, we need a.
Wait, Teklo is actually there. Wait, what?
We need
My
a second caster.
co-commentator. What is going on? Wait, what?
Nah, solo. Valentia solo cast.
It looks like.
I could do that feasibly.
No,
I could.
I'll be casting with you. Teklo is going to be. Was supposed to be a caster, subbing for Kenyaku on Wood.
That's
for
my
map
color.
1. So, they have somewhat similar map pools to both duelist players, so that works out.
We could couch cast if you wanted.
That's true.
Bring in our observer.
This is true. This is true.
Let's do that. That sounds
I'll
fun.
vibe. I'll be the third person just pogging in the background.
Let's make sure James is where he wants to be in observing. Or, yeah. That's what I thought. So, yeah, once again, Breeze is in for Sunset. So we will not see Sunset any longer for the rest of this tournament season 2. Which is, I don't know, not really unfortunate, I guess.
I don't
Speak
think
for
sad, but it's
yourself.
sad now. Yeah.
Well, I'm
not
just
that-
saying, my team played it twice. I wasn't there for either time, and they didn't play it the way that they should have.
It's-
So I'm okay with it being out. I don't have to worry about
That's
teaching my
fair.
team how to play the map anymore.
I think I think I'm happy to see the New Breeze in because it's actually a good map, seemingly, and it fills a nice niche in the map pool. But I do kind of wish that they had taken out Abyss or Corrode. I feel like it would have played a little better. Like the map pool overall.
Abyss or I wish they would have taken out Corrode. I hate that map so much. It's not very fun in ranked. I don't know. I don't like it in ranked. It's not very fun in what's the word?
I think it's fine. It just needs a bit more work. It's a new map.
Yeah. Organized
Pearl's just
environments.
boring.
That's what I was thinking of.
I
Pearl?
also feel like Pearl needs some changes to mid. And I just hate Abyss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an Abyss hater.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this map pool, I'm going to be honest. But
I mean, it's okay. Splitbind and Haven will never be bad maps, right?
no.
It's just Abyss, Corrode, and Pearl all have valid. They're haters. And I do think the New Breeze is good. I think that helps. But I feel like I don't know many people who despise Sunset. I think most people are just kind of like, yeah, Sunset's there.
I think it just
right?
gets boring.
They may not
quick,
play. I think
perhaps.
the most people who I know who hate that map hate it because it's uninteresting or because they're not good at it, not because it's an awful map. In the way that people hate Old Breeze, Abyss, Icebox, things like that. I feel like it kind of got the Ascent level of like, I hate this map because it's been in the map pool forever kind of map.
Yeah, it begins to seem one-dimensional because, yeah, it's been in so long.
Yeah.
And it's just not, yeah, there's no freshness. I would agree.
I also think Sunset has a lot of agent pool overlap with some of the other maps like Split and Bind. And so I think that's also maybe contributing to that as well, right? Like, as much as I don't like Abyss, Abyss tends to have a very different map, like agent pool, compared to some of the other maps. And I think Haven is also kind of true with that. And I think that might also be a consideration that Riot's taking into account with the map pool.
One last note regarding this stream and the streams for the next couple streams, the overlay will not be working, so it will look a little different for you viewers, but we'll try our best to make it look organized and have all the information on the screen that you would need to understand what's going on. Alright.
Sorry about that. I had an unexpected work call, but I'm all right.
Bruh.
All good.
A late night work call.
I didn't know I was
Unlucky.
gonna get a work call. Okay, man.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying,
I
damn,
know,
your
I
work
know,
calling you late at night.
I know, but I mean,
Fuck
it's
'em.
for obvious. It's for. These guys, no. Nah. This time, no. Hey. Frankly speaking, they enlightened my my career, boo.
That's fine.
all
I
I'll
got
say.
mad. My boss called me last night, but then he called me to tell me that I was getting a raise, so I got less mad about it. But
No, what?
I won't lie. I answered the phone call, low key pissed.
Yeah. It's more so it's just like, oh shit, we're literally about to go in map one, and I have to take like a quick work call. It's not a big
We
deal. It's
have
more so
agent
just like,
bans.
shit. Hooray! Yo, actually, shout out to Riot for actually having the fucking map backgrounds going on with the why am I blanking? Like in the custom game screen, that was actually really cool. I know you guys probably didn't see that, but it was wait, that's actually dope. My first time seeing it.
True.
Yeah. Actually, I have a spellball question for you, Linus. Since we have done however many weird fucking things throughout this tournament that are coin flippy, what do you think about a random Eros run? Because what does that go to? Does that also go to first to 5?
Yeah.
That
Wait,
would
what?
be
Oh, the new game mode?
Yeah, Eros.
Yeah.
Eros, I don't care.
Hear
That
me
would be
out.
funny, but I would take so
I wanted to
long.
do like a show match of it, like at the end of round robin or something on stream. Would be fun.
I'm going to be so honest. There's a part of me that's kind of just like, if we just have people on and people just want to, I feel like just an impromptu, just like pug or scrim stream would just be good. I don't know.
We did when we were
I know it
testing
makes
out the
no sense, but it'd be
overlay.
cool. Yeah, not even. I mean, we could do that too, but also just in general, hey, if there's just a day where it's just a bunch of people just want to play the game, like just put up production and be like, yo, this is a scrim night or just a pug night where it's like, hey, we're just,
I just think a lot of people
not?
don't. They'd rather just play the game.
Yeah, no, I know, but I
That's
mean, like,
part of
there's
the
obviously
problem.
the certain few that might be a little bit more willing. I don't
The
know.
game mode is fun, but it's very troll, and I can only play it like
Yeah.
one match, and then
I mean,
I won't lie, I'm a
if you
hater. I think
couldn't-
it's miserable.
if you
it-
couldn't
it's
so
perform as
defensive-sided.
heavily as
it
you
gets
could,
miserable
then, like,
quick.
sure.
I will say, like, I
Yeah.
can only play
Dude.
one match.
I got Brim ulted 3 times in 1 round, and the guy didn't get a single kill.
That's my whole point with that. Like, why,
That's why it
can you just full farm
sucks.
that badly? I don't understand. Like, if you didn't get it as fast, that'd be. But
I
otherwise-
played 3 games, and in 3 games, 1 attack side round was won between both teams.
Like, ugh. I mean, you're not even really playing retake. It's more just like you should.
You're not playing retake. It's called fight. It's called fight main every round.
Just Riot, please just tweak the mode and just make it full on retake. I promise.
Phones are live.
Back in the game.
Wait, Snowfall
Retrieving
is the one
flash.
on Waylay. That's actually
Thorns
interesting.
activated.
I mean, it makes sense because there's no Tenyaku here, but I'm surprised Snowfall was this willing to think of the Waylay here. I think they realize that it's going to be just a complete ace stack, so they're just kind of letting to see what happens with the reactions here. It seems like they want to at least do a flood in here, and Bowser's just willing to
Spike
just
planted.
go in and take the first fights.
D.
With Snowfall taking that first one on Space in here too, they want to flood in as fast as possible, but I don't know if they're going to expect to flood here with all the people posted.
Last player
So
standing.
it's going back and forth there.
It's almost like
Yeah, they didn't expect the positions.
yeah. Observing's hard, y'all.
No, it is. It is hard, yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Lazy.
This is easy,
Just
though.
shoot him.
1.
Oh,
Genji barely getting alive, staying alive.
Okay. Okay.
ooh.
Oh! A little bit of a panic there
Nice
from
clutch.
Genji at the
Good
end,
work.
but honestly,
Clutch.
great 1v2 there for Lazy.
This world will know
stressing.
my name.
Yeah, dude.
My first round back.
Viper.
Gotta shake off the observing the rust there. That round was a lot of hectic fights and timings taken.
Might be a lot of what
you
this
just
map
kinda
is,
have to just
unfortunately.
pick which fight you kind of want to go at. It's difficult, honestly.
I will say it's an impressive retake though, right? There was one person playing on site, and they full 5-person took no damage, took the entire site, and they 5v5
wait.
retake on
Right
pistol
then.
no less when they have
Let's
very
go kill
little.
the
It
rip and tear.
was a very impressive retake, I feel like.
Yeah. I think it would have been a lot harder though if Baze was going to get that first pick before Spike went down. I will admit.
100%. That was a huge deciding factor. Omen Smoke was very good as well.
They only see the wand here, but surely they should realize this is more than likely an eco stack here, just like the pistol. And Ruby playing with death here. I'm just peeking away. I guess I want to wait for another timing on the Viper wall, I suppose. Yeah, like at least try to listen for rotations.
Could be huge here for the
Yeah,
eco.
this is pouncing right now. Okay, give it 2 seconds, but that's alright. Snowball with the first one on KP. Ruby takes the timing though.
down, B.
Gets out. That at least equalizes things a little bit better. You didn't really drop a gun either, or did they just not pick one up? Maybe it just doesn't have one, because everyone still has classic
Spike planted.
on wood. But now these post matches aren't going to be great, especially with these guns.
Ooh, nice. That's a little
Last player
whiffy.
standing.
Lays with another 2 in space, going to get up there. Donkey can't do much.
I low-key didn't think that was a clone. I was a little confused there for a second.
Wait, there was a clone at some point? I don't know. I was watching Amara. I was just watching what was happening there in Elbow, which I don't know which was more important, but that was still a
We need the fake clone.
shit.
Oh, sorry. I'll do my due diligence and tab between each round.
If anyone happens to be VOD reviewing this, if I play Yoru, I will try to fake clone at least one time in the game, just for the content.
Hey,
Okay,
it
I will
worked in
duly
that
note
10
that
mans.
for when
It
we
was
play.
crazy.
Right
Or not 10 mans. That was just ranked.
Yeah, you were there. You were there. You saw that
That was
shit.
fire.
It was content.
I will give a new thing alert. I'm pretty sure we're about to see our first bandit this round. JP whipped out the bandit. Because I don't think there was one in the pistol either, so.
Oh, that's true. That's an update we did not talk about, but
Yeah, no, we
most
didn't
people
talk
should
about
be
that,
aware
but
of
sure.
it.
Yeah,
New
I'm
gun
shocked
still
we're only
up.
seeing it round 3 here. But maybe it's just because it's the way lay by kind of makes it be like, oh, you can't get this in pistol.
Wood is taking mid kind of for free here.
Wow. That was the outlaw there too. I'm surprised there wasn't cover for Link.
It's a nice pick. Looks like it's just a simple A split here.
Yeah, now they can actually walk up into the yard at bare minimum. Just depends on what space they finds here. Maybe it's noted. I'll be bombarding you, Chill, but now he's revealed.
Yeah, good use of the clown.
Still have lazy. Staying alive in your back
Spike
elbow.
planted.
I'm not covered, but the yard they're on the rewrap. Finds is here.
They gotta be aware. Yeah, they're aware that they haven't cleared this.
I'm definitely aware. Yeah, they're just holding it passive. Seems like someone's waiting to go for it. JP or Snowfall. Somebody is the one going for it. All right.
Last player
Remember
standing.
the constellation with the sprays out. Yeah. I honestly love Snowfall's confidence with it. Like you thought Tenyaku was just willing to send it on Whaley? No, apparently Snowfall is too. Already has his ult as well, along with Genji on the cosmic divide. I think they'll be pretty impactful going into this round, especially since Druby and Lazy are still yet to get their ults one away each. They can grab an orb, but given that they're willing to just send it B, they might just go off the rip go fast if they really want to.
Press B to buy.
Press B to buy.
It's not working.
Well,
Quiet, observer. Of course you can't buy any game.
my observer's throwing, not buying guns.
That's true. I think they're going to
You
play
see the
Cosmic.
floating vandal
Yeah,
in the
they're
sky.
ready for it. They're
Yeah,
ready for
yeah.
the Whaley ult here. Right here, Whaley.
Nice use of that. Oh,
100%.
that's so tough.
Yeah,
What are you
technically
gonna
just
do
TP's
there?
on through. Yeah, you're just dead there if you're JP completely. At least Druby was able to fade away there. This is kind of
Interesting shock dart. That's to stop anyone in the
That's
smoke.
content.
Oh, Spaceman with the Mosey impression, you know what? I respect it. I respect it. You're all playing through lane, and Lazy once again, getting to play that hooked elbow.
Last player standing.
But all of it goes through, and it's too. Oh. That Vice ult could have been well timed, but they just decided to pounce on it beforehand and just.
Yeah, it's just
Think about that.
seemed like not a very coordinated retake.
No, I mean they had 3 Link, 1 elbow. It could have been doable. It's just I think they just kind of got lost in the sauce after that first step.
Now they're down.
All
on
things
eight
considered, it
count.
was a really good conversion there, a really good set plan there from. Woody.
Cutting through.
Now there might be R on the eco because you used that. Steel Garden, right?
Bring them down.
You've only got the Omen TP to work with.
I think MIBR finally getting some mid space here, but they're actually not going to be
Yeah.
met with much resistance.
You are divided.
I mean, it's an eco, so they're just willing to send it through, and even Basil with the bandit here too. So there's something doable.
Oh,
here.
JP.
Yes,
Much
yeah,
noise.
JP does not expect that either. Invest all that with the Cosmic Divide, and B, they just have for 3, but it's not.
No chance.
That's at least one constellation for Spaceman, but you're only able to get the one. Oh,
Spike
good
planted.
shot there from Genji. Basil just sends it. You know what? Fair enough. But now you're basically leaving and Druby in just a 1v3 here on that side because he's just so far away.
That's not a
I was
bad,
looking for Genji, but
not a bad eco round if you're MIBR, because the Cosmic Divide is used, and they're only going to
Yeah.
pull ahead by 1 round, so it's still a close game here, and they got an all.
Yeah.
out of the
Last
hands of the
player
attackers.
standing.
very ugly timing. I think there must have been a sound cue drop there because that's the one gun that you were able to get here. Unless then Druby's able to recover this too, but Genji's watching for it.
Well,
And now they'll get the shots off either. Drake there for Genji. Already halfway up after using the Cosmic Divide. I think they also, yeah, and Genji also grabbed an orb there too after popping. So, honestly, good recycling of the,
I should play some Astral Stars in
all
this
for a
reality.
take on an eco too. Normally you would not see that, but again, they just had the set plan there. I want to see if MIBR as a response will take any more map pressure now that they're on the buy now.
Coming up on
They
some
obviously wanted
ults
to.
for
Time to
MIBR.
I anticipate a Yoru walk down mid here.
Yeah, not even just.
The read is crazy.
Aggro main as well.
Oh, the tank down there.
Wow.
bait.
Everyone's low.
Spike down A.
Yeah,
Saturate's
lower dead pretty
exchanged
much,
in the
yeah.
doorway, but actually
Yeah,
connecting
the
on
breach
one.
as well. Tekla already setting up the TP, but Baze looks gonna note that. Yeah, you already see it and destroyed there.
Buying the new skin bundle and not running the knives, which is objectively the only good part of that skin bundle, is crazy.
That is
Have you
capping. I
considered he
fucking
just
know
bought the
that.
Ghost?
That would be crazy.
I bought
No,
just the
no, 'cause
Phantom
he-
Or not the Ghost, the
personally.
Phantom.
Oh, okay, he might have. Yes.
That's what I did. That's what
true.
I did.
I've not seen
No,
him
it is
run
fine.
any. Well, it's only 2 guns, so.
It is only 2 guns and a knife, but yeah, no, that bundle for 3
But it
stitches
is
is criminal. It's criminal.
$26 versus 80.
Yeah,
Literally.
and that's
Quite
fair. You
literally.
know, I can't hate
And he
on
just
that.
bought the Miss Balloon fan.
If you're
I
broke,
was about to
just
say that. I was
so.
about to say that. Miss Bloom is better than the, than the
yeah.
knives. So.
If you're broken, you can't spend $80 on digital skins.
Activated.
Yeah, or however much on those cookies.
If you're
that
broke,
are gone, you know.
30
Just
not
seconds
even
left.
broke.
more broke.
If you're just smart financially.
They just send it through, but
Nice.
the crossfire from Basil and Lazy, they just
That was
had
a good
like,
saturate.
read the fact that we were just going to slow rotate over.
One enemy remaining.
Like God, the best predictor is getting all the picks in through. Genji with a consolation
10
here.
seconds left.
7 doesn't expect Lazy in the smoke though. Equalize up to 3v3 here. A very important round coming up here. How many else we've got? 3, almost 4 for MIBR. 1, essentially all your ults actually back. The fact that Genji's already 6 out of 7 to Cosmic Divide after using it 2 rounds ago. To equalize up with everyone getting their first. Except for Southpaw actually getting second too.
How far is he to his ult?
About 6 to 7.
I think.
I'm such a fat fucking
I think
chud.
MIBR have not bought like full heavy shields this entire game. Maybe 1 round.
With that off the rip, just trying to catch
On the
anyone.
counterpoint, how many outlaws?
True.
Oh, that did
No.
catch Teklo on the final one, actually. Europe is noted about. But I think they realize that they're kind of just playing it slow now, just trying to just
Toxin
make
screen
them force
down.
rotations. Cut out here. Yeah, and Drew just takes a peek there, takes out Duncan, not expecting it.
Self-saturates or? I believe
It
so.
might have been. That might have
Yeah.
been what forced the
It was
recall.
thrown too high, so it falls too
That's
slowly.
unfortunate. And that's your initiator power gone out of the waylay here. So it's
Wow,
pretty much down
drone.
to everyone else
The drone
to pick
just
it up.
misses because like
Yeah.
Right here.
Because why not?
can't shoot around the
TSMP,
corner.
everybody.
Come on.
New aim trainer, so would run.
A Molesy drone? I don't know if there's that a thing. Yeah, the slow contact up here. He's a little bit slow to this crossfire. Never mind.
Slowing them
Surely they
down.
spam out Spaceman. Oh,
yeah.
I don't think that saturation caught anything, but Snowfall Spaceman.
JP's in a weird.
No, but they didn't expect the Euro. They didn't expect
The
Beagle.
30
clones
seconds left.
Only
exchange.
good
That's
for
so
one, though.
awkward.
No. They want to just fight out
Last
everybody
player
that's plugged in.
standing.
And they get it. They didn't invest any ults into this round, by the
They
way.
have 4 ults going into the next round.
Yeah, no, the only ult used here was Spaceman's just off the rib, just trying to find something. And I
One
guess it
off
makes
of
sense to do
Duncan's
that,
too.
but yeah, no.
They could
Yeah.
if they planned this properly, they could get like 3-4 rounds.
Yeah, no, I think they're willing to just dump them. I think this is just looking like a full-on dump round, just by their positioning.
Because
here
you can
today.
combo any of these rounds with Yoru ult. But other than that,
Yeah.
you don't need to spend more than 1 ult per round.
Yeah.
If you
Wood's
are.
about to dump all over Furia.
If
or
Wood
MIBR.
use if
Furia! Furia!
Furia's finishing
that's
so straight.
crazy.
The Furia rebuild is cooked. He's gonna get dumped on.
Furia rebuild season 3 when? That's gotta happen.
Alright, they are comboing ults here.
The Ace will
Not
just
bad.
solo. No, Crazy so much side foot. Now, Spaceman does get the first at least. Not expecting everything to be take yard because of the wall.
Spaceman
My
playing
Tekla
wall
finding Basil.
simulator.
Has his number.
Spaceman playing wall simulator.
Yeah, these flashes are beautiful here.
Yeah.
I'll handle this.
Tekla just trying to stay alive here. I think it's because they realize they're in the 2v2 just trying to get the info. Trying to run so far as fast as they can.
That's the second one.
You only know one, but not the second. But now they definitely called for the ults. That's why they paused it. Heavily
Coming
rotating their
back,
but there
this
a
is
chance,
huge.
The chance for the timing is going to be huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's why Genji's looking
And
for it.
Jubi could put down the spike in spawn. This would not be optimal, but Genji, yeah, will get the time.
30
He was
seconds
looking
left.
for the timing to see if no, but they just held their
He's aware.
ground.
Got
They still have a
concealment.
Cosmic Divide in play here. From the same vein, no, the Steel Garden is not coming into play here.
Now you
It's
just
not.
play this together.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's safe to
This might
assume
be
there's
tough
one
because they're
spawn.
both,
Yeah, this is the
they're both
right.
split. Yeah, the stack up here. As long as he doesn't just kill 2 off this.
One enemy remaining.
Oh no!
I mean, that was almost 2.
It was almost 2 if you didn't have your Miss Bloom fan in your hands. Who would have thought?
Now this is gonna be so hard. You have the Astra for the
Yeah,
post
literally
plant.
flipped here. You've got the suck already being used here too.
Teklo goes too early. There's a.
One is picked up with the
No!
Move faster.
No!
Yeah.
The shoulder peek from Teklo sold that round. Oh.
I would disagree. I would
Lazy.
say it's the Astra.
The Astra running
playing-
knife
Yeah,
out.
Astra not playing
Both.
safe there.
So basically, they just did exactly what Drury
This
did.
is where someone
Okay.
says something pithy and we pretend
I
to tolerate
understand.
them.
So unfortunate.
Even
Go
so,
ahead.
Lazy finding all of these scenarios in which, okay, this is how I win this round. He said that, what, 3 times already so far this map? There's a reason why this is
Now we
4-4,
win.
and I blame that purely on
Launching
Lazy
thorns.
back to this map.
Launching thorns. Retrieving
Now
thorns.
it's
Extremely
3
pivotal
ults
so far.
on each side here. Entirely different ults though for each side, so should be quite the round coming up.
Not really much set play stuff on Wood's end, but you could just find a tiny Snowfall's waiting to go through. Has to go away.
He needed one there.
The
That would've been
saturate is
massive.
good that time, but he's shooting at the wrong player.
Yeah, both recalls got used as well.
Basil denying
Fake
them
teleport.
entry on the A site. They're just
Already
gonna-
reclaimed. They're going to find the one that's
Enemy
up here. And I
Duncan's
think they
out.
realize, yeah, it's just Duncan.
Oh, he's gonna reaggress.
So it just depends
this.
on these two holding down B, if anything.
Alright,
I would
they're
like to
out.
say my observing's better. I have figured out how to turn off me getting full blinded.
There you go.
I thought that
It only took about
default.
30 games observed. This is what happens when your game is primarily in a foreign language you can only speak.
Activated.
You want to
like an
find
elementary
it?
schooler.
Yeah, your main is also in German.
Yeah, but all of it.
Fair enough.
Wow.
They were here
I have about a kindergarten reading level.
The U2 was really good from MIBR to get the site, but they moved like at
30
0
seconds
miles an hour to actually take the space.
A
Huge
clean
first pick here,
flash.
which is necessary because they're already here. The Plat hasn't even gone down
I
yet,
know,
and everyone's
they're
already
taking
here.
way too long.
Last
They
player
still have the numbers though, so it doesn't matter.
Still.
Yeah. I would say
I just wanna-
misplayed, but it doesn't matter in the end.
Yeah. I do want to highlight the wall and the coordination to flash through and then swing off when your Whaler's only 1 HP and you're able to just kill the anchor like that. is
The fact that
very
Snowfall is
strong.
so willing to put his life on the line, but also just working off of Teklo's flashes, which I mean, he's that goddamn sub. Like,
I
that
will
is
give them
crazy
that.
coordination.
Perhaps the fact
Yeah,
that
no,
they
that
were
is
moving
insane
so
coordination.
slow was just them coordinating
Yeah,
better
it's just-
and timing it better.
They should have
so.
lost that round. They should have lost that round, given the rotates just came in time, but no, it just worked out. It's
Yeah.
great usage of their ults here to win back these rounds for them.
I think playing slow on attack
Standing
is in
ahead.
their favor because I think MIBR's retakes are not very good.
Yeah, because they want that first pick. They want that reaction. They're just going off of that game plan again, which I would say is partly what I saw in their last series, too.
Once
They're
again,
trying
on
so
an
hard to
eco.
find it, but they're not giving it. And if they do, it's at minimum a trade. Huge conditioning there to at least disrupt that wall, but everyone's ready for the A pounds.
I think they heard that TP as
Ready
well.
for that.
I think
Not
they
ready
know
with
all
it. This
things
thing
are-
is a bit whiffy. They're unpavable, so we're here to get one.
Nice.
Teklo just taking all the space. They're getting smothered inside here. JP at least good for one more with that bandit. Basil holding on here.
Here comes the mid players as well.
They're coming on in here all through elbow. They don't have much space
Portal
here to work
closed.
with.
Basil has no util, so
Spike
it's just
planted
into the
first, yeah.
gunplay here. Steel also gonna be committed. Steel Garden, so
Yeah, they're flushing him into Basil, but he's dead.
Lazy does have a gun here.
And Jeji's holding out the shorty if they push.
Don't pull out your
Stand.
knives.
Yeah, distract that much, you forget about the crossfire from elbow. Oh, Wood. They're being so clinical with these rounds here. And they keep investing all these ults on the defensive side of MIBR too, but they're just not finding any value. Even in the round previous, they used 2 of the 3 ults they had. Whereas Wood only put in the 1. And they have still the Nightfall. They still have the Viper's pick going into these final 2 rounds. I don't know if MIBR get anything.
Cutting through.
Maybe the Hunter's Fury, that's it.
Perhaps
And
I
they're
think
broke as hell too.
I think it's a very unfortunate that the utility uses they used on that retake from the Omen and the Vice kind of pushed the attackers straight into the Yoru. And once the pressure on the other side of the map is gone, it's so hard to win that from that crossfire position.
Yeah, no, like what they're doing is just going all gas, no brakes, especially when they have the reaction, because yeah, you're not going to expect that pace change. They're just so slow in these first rounds, but when they're ready to pounce, they just go for it. Basically, there's something here, but
Not
it's
sure.
good for 1.
Not sure what we're clearing there, but
Able to get the second there. That's what Basil was looking for.
nice.
An advantage going into this round, a much needed round win here.
He's just gonna stay inserted. That's really big too.
Yeah.
He's got the
Already assumed
teleport
it's a
down.
round win.
That work too. Depends here. They can flash them out first. I just don't think they expect this committed position. Never mind.
Oh.
You give it up because I see the snow mound. Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah, if you get that pick on the Basil, I start to believe Snowfall still had the entire kit for entry, but now they're gonna
running
have
into the
to.
30
mid-stack
seconds
here,
left.
and they have to look at every single direction here. They have to re-clear so much, and you have no time.
They're not clearing the corner.
Spike down mid.
Trade will
That
come
also
through,
takes up the
but
saturation. Do they expect JP here
JP.
though?
he's
Letting them
gonna
both go by.
he's gonna take a timing
The
in behind
pincer
him.
here.
Timing's so low.
10 seconds left.
Hey,
Time
look
is
at the
late
position from
though.
Lazy.
1 enemy remaining.
Deficient.
Oh, we got the first, but you are so cooked here.
Yeah.
I'll have what I'm owed.
Even
I think like you
Last
said,
Last
Linus,
round before the switch.
I think had Basil gotten killed there, I think it's a very winnable round, and they just accelerate into A. But at that point, they just lost all map control, and they just didn't know where to go really. They had to re-clear everything.
Yeah,
I
and
think
then not properly re-clearing it is
Now we wait.
sealed the deal there.
Yo, Lazy taking the fall.
Listen,
Him. You
Cam.
know what?
Launching Tourney.
So now I guess if you're MIBR, you just want to tie it up at the half here, and hope your
Feeling
But even
attack
still,
is
that's
good.
so difficult. JP still doesn't even have full armor. They've just been still super broke going into these rounds here. And no ult either.
Pushes himself.
Barely getting away.
So unfortunate. That's a free kill right there.
Yeah, would have been a free kill there. TP got used here from Teklo as well, so that's 1 down at bare minimum. Basil's also refreshing theirs too. They want to re-clear this so fast. But starting from so far away, they might not have a lot here.
Neither team is really fighting at all for any mid control.
Yeah, Basil was ready for one, but just wasn't ready exactly at that timing. Get some damage in, but that's it.
Interesting
Very
smoke.
scared of the A push. Even the smoke isn't good here too.
No, it's better.
Walk around it.
Yeah, Basil gets
No.
a little corridor there. It's intentional.
Yeah, no, he's re-clearing this all immediately and still has a second TP. He's going to be able to call this if they've just rotated. Are you going to walk into thighs here? The sound cues. The
Oh,
backstab gets him too!
Such a
30
good timing,
seconds
but
left.
Andruby, I think that was
They'll only get the
probably
one off
just a
that.
jiggle peek gone wrong,
No, how'd
perhaps.
they go? But the thing is, they don't realize they're walking into the stack here. Even with their ults, they're not going to know.
It'll be a What is Lazy doing?
1 enemy remaining.
Spaceman getting another one hindered!
Gotta reload real quick. And tie it up at the half. That
The fact that
is.
Spaceman was able to get the
Switching
second
sides.
is criminal there.
I feel like Wood would have had a better attack if they had just kind of tried to split and work mid more. I feel like they really only went mid after the main play failed.
Yes.
And I felt like it was just so readable. And Basil was a very smart player, very quickly realized if I just insta walk re-clear, like I'm almost always fully re-clearing and often getting picks and then able to just TP right back out. And
Exactly.
I think you either need to insert one if you're going to go back mid and be prepared for that basal reclear, or you just need to be working mid from the get-go, I feel.
Yeah, and that's what they should have done. They burned drones so
Show
early and so
yourself
shallow
you
that they
can.
should have at least kept one inserted. I feel like just letting him reclear, especially because basal does that very often, just as part of the general macro strategy. It's just, I feel like you at least need to be aware of that. At least don't have to worry about it now with side swapping here.
Duncan's got the new knives.
2 bandits here, both on wood or on
This is a
MVR side.
nice timing. Your Basil.
Great timing there from Basil. Just find one and get out.
Snowfall's probably yelling at Gen G there.
Yeah, but now, like, B-side's completely there for the JJ. They'll invest on this Utah to flush it out, but never mind. JP's able to even get Duncan as well. Caught out. A 3v5 retake here on pistol. Only goes on a classic.
Such
The
nice.
over-aggressiveness. Wait a minute.
Spike planted.
Gonna go mid with me.
Oh, no! Not again! That's what happened
Cat's able to
first
get another
round.
one. They catch out the one heaven. Cat goes able to get one, two
Enemy
heaven.
remaining.
And Genji clears one. They know the last one's up top. They can just stick this if I wanted.
Not going through, they're just gonna
Waiting for the panic.
get the
Last
tech
player
low.
standing.
Good
And they
shit,
get
good
it.
Excellently played.
That is excellently played there. Oh my god.
Thighs is not gonna want to play elbow ever again on a secondary round. That is the second time. He's only gotten
frankly
one
speaking,
kill.
You should have gotten more, but the fact that they were still able to win things out after that
I'm going
Yeah.
above.
In the
is
end,
not even
in
necessarily
the
a
end, it
miracle,
doesn't
but that was
matter.
so well played
BYP
there.
fam. Going to
I think that round was really, it was a round of tragedies, right? You have the first tragedy of Basil just walking out, killing one, and then successfully and then everyone leaves, and B-side's wide open, and then
Checking the
Thighs whiffs
situation.
everything, unfortunately, barely gets one, and then they throw a 4v2. Like, it really was a round of tragedies.
Now consider
it's
this
an
here.
outlaw.
It's an outlaw, but you get one, but you have to be careful. There are so many outlaws on the other side there, and that is a stack waiting to burn you through.
They have no shield, so just spam through the smoke. There you go.
Don't stand where you're close
enemy
walking, Basil, or else you'll get popped by the outlaw.
Crossfire. Well played.
3 kills there with the outlaw from Snowfall, really just opening things up, giving them no space to use their bandits to make anything happen for them.
I like what I see on the minimap there to Duncan halfway down mid, so definitely aware Wood that they need to take mid control on this defense. Deny it for the attackers. And now it's going to be a bonus round here, but good guns in the hands of Wood.
Let's go.
So Outlaw only will one-tap 2 of the players on MIBR, but 2 Bulldogs. Can't complain.
Yeah, it depends on just how fast they want to go and if they're able to get that first pick in through first. Because obviously they're just going to send the duelists in to see if they can just
Where are you?
That's shaping, not finding anything so far, but that's a huge scan. Thighs! It was a spaceman off the rip. Thighs killing anyone with his life, but they're ready to help. And that space is going down as well. But now the trade is finally going back in their favor. They want to take that extra space. JP's going back for more.
Spike planted.
But doesn't catch.
Oh,
Well, did I miss something here that I should have seen?
just
Bring them down.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
Lazy 31 HP. He's been good in these clutches.
Lazy with the Vandal, and it has the riot gun, buddy, so surely he doesn't lose this.
Yeah, but it doesn't match, so he loses.
Oh.
Ty's taking
you're
all the
actually
time in the
kinda
world
right.
to trying to re-clear this. He has
Negative
no
aura.
idea.
I don't think it matches any of the variants on this skin bundle. Actually.
Oh, definitely not. No,
It's
it's
not
just
true, it
reflex.
does.
Oh, it does? Which one? I'm not familiar.
The dark,
it's
like
just
the
gonna
Earth one.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, nice
Blackberry.
angle there.
Yeah, you took so much time trying to really clear out, but you had just no chance in hell to find Lazy. Once again, just so cold in these clutches. Barely winning that out on their bonus round, too, pretty much. But they had the better guns. And now, I mean, they have to go light armors and everything if they want to have anything going into this.
Op coming out for Snowfall. You can't complain if you are...
Now we wait.
Would you see as an overinvestment with the op there, or should
just
they
can't
realize
complain.
maybe that they might not just
Snowfall
go
with the op.
Yeah. I'm just thinking
Don't
that.
miss
Surely
what
you
you
realize this is just an outlaw play, no? Surely.
And it's even the Splash X out, or operator, not out.
Am I just trolling if I say it's underrated, or am I just special?
Obscuring vision.
Getting a few
Aware of
tags
Genji's
in here,
position here, I
but-
think. Maybe
Maybe,
not.
but I don't think it's
Blasting
fully
it.
given away. They'll probably check this. Maybe not? Oh, whiffy with it.
Half clear and still gets the kill.
But Tackle ready for this.
Anyone else?
Ready for
My
one?
ult's ready.
The smoke
Playing this
is
fight
really
on
bad.
clear. Oh, but not a great peek for the second one, though. Basil finally gets it.
Just a little worried there. That smoke gave a lot of room
Spike
to the
planted.
defenders
There.
to hold that space, but it's peeking
They still
together.
want to get aggressive with it. They want to fight instincts, even with the Russian weaponry, and that's just in Ruby getting it. That's Basil TP'd away. JP has to anchor through.
With a stinger alone on the site.
Yeah.
Pulls out the classic. Actually,
You have to hurry up, or else this round's gonna
Pushing
come
into them.
Spaceman. That's when they're pushing ahead of it. Are we about to see a Havoc?
One enemy remaining.
A fucking
nice,
Havoc!
good shot.
No more
Not
to
quite,
oppose us.
but oh, that's tragic.
I was gonna laugh if he goes for the shock dart there. They're all huddled up.
I mean, that would have been Aura. No, the only person who's doing that Stingray. That's a Stingray.
I
combo.
would. I pull my util too much.
No, so Stingray is always getting killed
Valorant.
from fucking shock dart. It's like, ooh, yummy, free. Not quite here, though, first baseman. But still an incredible
Stingray
lead
would have
flank there to
al-
just clear things out.
Stingray would have killed them, but he would have already shot the shock darts at like the beginning of the round with a killer lineup.
Actually, true.
Where they're like just
Yeah.
now landing as they go for the defuse. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
type
been,
of shit
it's
he's
been
on.
90 seconds.
Yep, yep. They just
Yeah.
land, win the
Same
round.
people here really
Drone
want
clear?
them to clone.
Oh, it
the
does.
double drone here, but I don't think it
I'm
clears
pretty
time.
sure it clears.
Oh, but that
that's
Hager almost killed.
self-stun.
Basil killed.
It's unfortunate. If he doesn't have a stinger
I
there,
want to get
maybe it's a
aggro.
different
But Snowballs,
story.
they're just taking with the classic. If that was a Ben, I think that would have killed. No.
Last player
Maybe.
I've been
standing.
hitting tab like
No,
I
they're
should
just
be.
taking it through.
Light buy for the defenders too, if you're aware.
Went for the full HP target. Oh, Duncan.
Yeah,
He still has a Bucky, by the way.
yeah.
Is that the C9 classic?
I think he's trying to bait them in with the Bucky.
I'd molly myself here from.
Spike planted.
Full blinded low. Basil.
This is something.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. I didn't know
It's
one
so
like, oh
tragic
my
he
god.
missed all those shots on Basil. It was so weird.
We are strong
But this
because we
Basil
are
didn't
together.
expect the
Don't forget
wide
that.
swing there, even beyond that. Holy
Basil might have self-flashed there as well, so.
Yeah, I think so too. No,
Now we're
the
just
amount of
hating
times
on the
I've seen
Lev
Basil
Classic
throw
for no
that
reason.
flash.
Dang.
Nah, he was a Navi one after that. What the hell? Okay. Wait, the Navi one actually looks so close to their current one for 2026. That is what the hell? Okay, that's.
I mean, what are their
Time
colors?
to jump.
Yellow or gold? That's about it.
Can I just show the B emoji to Riz up Linus? I've done it before.
What? The what?
Not a pocket, but it's space. What? Okay, that drone doesn't clear Genji, but that does allow Basil to walk up.
That's a really
Able
nice
to get the
angle, but he's
one.
not going to be
He's
expecting
away.
the
Shot
my
observer.
observer.
Yeah, shut observer. Oh,
That didn't matter
that is a
anyways.
crazy
Very
walk out there,
uninteresting.
though.
I'll
That
install
wall.
myself mid-round, don't you worry.
Duncan graping at the wall, maybe? I don't know.
I wanna-
Observer
JP once again going through, but Sopa's ready for it.
Once again,
Peter's traded out here,
Spike planted.
but Dice was able to get one. The mid lurk here.
Duncan's just
They're
not
coming
going
up
to
here.
expect, but good
That's
adjustment
lazy
there.
down.
That's
The linchpin in most of these rounds going down first here. They want to go for it.
mid in the all.
One enemy remaining.
Does hit JP, nice.
Oh,
And Drewby's not tagged up, but what are you going to do from this position? I don't.
yeah, no 1v3. Oh. How did you get that first one on the thighs? You were not aiming for that. Yo, guy, replay
If he
for
gets-
that one. What the hell
it was
that?
planned.
Yeah, it was all planned. Almost got the second
fun.
too. That was very winnable.
Scripted.
Poison's off.
Very winnable there. No, Thigh is finding
I
those
mean,
two.
If any
pivotal
game is
picks there from
scripted,
Blink.
goodness gracious, 9-9.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
We're all
Funds to
in
spare.
on the script here.
No,
but I'm-
look at that. We're about to have 9 ults going into this round because Snowfall used the whale last round. We basically have like everything. ready
9
for this.
ults.
True. 8 ults, 2 people are 1 off.
Yeah, I mean, Spaceman
I am
surely
with
grabs
you.
the orb
We
here because there's no
are
way
strong.
Genji can test 5 people wanting to walk down A.
Sure.
I just love the shield buys this entire game.
And people are not buying Outlaws. That's crazy. They're early drone off. Yeah, that just buys so much time once they're ready. Genji just still getting caught out. No help. Never mind. Teklo able to get straight up on Basil and still able to live and rotate.
Good Trader's able to get out, and they'll
just
be
let
here
him in.
early on A, so they can actually
Not
retake
even-
right as Spike is
There.
going down, especially because
How many ults do you think they trade here? Surely they
14.
trade 2.
Spike planted.
That's the first.
It's the second about to
Cutting
pop with
through.
Vice Vault.
yeah.
Here.
Waiting for the order to come out.
There's
fade
Oh,
off.
that's
Vice
4.
Vault.
You are literally walking in. You can't wield your gun, Teklo.
There's another ult.
That's your
5.
converting pass.
Last player standing.
Oh hell no, they
And,
chunted this round here. Oh no.
Wait a
They
minute, but
wanted to.
Spaceman,
Oh.
use your ult, please. You
Be
win if you
Stingray.
do. He just ults
You
Snowfall
know where he
right
is.
here. He hears him, he just ults it.
That would be Aura.
Shock it. Sure.
He just ults it, and then Andruby just ults over to his dead body and teabags.
Cross map.
That would be
Literal
fucking,
aura.
shock snipe.
Stingray would.
Nah.
I would also like to point out, though, just unrelated, that Snowfall is top fragging for his team. I think, you know, perhaps he's not fragged as is expected. He's normally a very, very good player, and I think he struggled a lot of this tournament, so it's good to see him at the top of the leaderboard for his team.
So pretty much wood players when they pick up Waylay are just.
Well, this is really
inhuman.
exciting for me too, because I just picked up
Anyone have
Snowfall on my
funds
premier
there?
team, so we're winning it all now.
Wait, that's kind of neat though.
I was on his premier team for half a day.
Oh, okay. I was on
We
your
played
premier
0
team for
maps.
like
Toxins
10
going
minutes, and then I got kicked.
Duncan,
You got
doubling
kicked?
up on the Viper use.
Yeah, I was invited, and then I was told sorry. We don't need you.
I replaced you, I think, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but
so
you're
then I
revealed
was never on your
now.
team then.
Duncan, you are dead to rights.
Well, you are
Makes you
better.
feel any
than
better.
me,
You're not
so
the only
double your
person to kick
replacement.
from the team.
All good. Duncan
Oh,
not
you
able to
did
get anything
unveil.
done close range with the Bucky, so unfortunate. And Teklo a little asleep at the wheel. Teklo is also a player picked up on the
Spike
premier
planted.
team.
Yo, what's worse, guys? The premier team that Linus is building, or the
What's worse?
Oh God, whose was it? No, the fucking the
They're-
Unks team, the
they're both
fucking
good.
over 30s.
Oh,
Who
100%
started that
Linus's
one?
team.
Yeah. Nah, gold is winning it all. Golden Girls.
Yeah, Golden Girls
Yeah.
is a goated team. I
Oh,
will
yeah.
not hear
Oh,
the
yeah.
Unk slander.
No.
Everyone
No, but
who
that's
I
what I
know
mean.
who's on
I-
that team is
I-
goated.
Exactly.
Who the fuck is the one starting that again? I genuinely forget.
Longclaw.
Oh, it is Longclaw, yeah. So what is it basically? Longclaw,
Last
Boss?
player standing.
Cats,
Okay,
if they
Spars.
want to actually play on a different premier team, that's all I know. That's all I know for that roster. Surely.
There's plenty of applicable people, and they're all cool, so.
I
So
don't
true.
know any of the over 30s besides those three, though.
Well, you're just uneducated.
I'm not gonna start just leaking people's age.
Yeah, that would be
So-
crazy.
Yeah, I know that-
We can't be doing that.
That would be
here.
crazy. Yo, apparently Linus, he's bald for a reason. It's not because he's 22. He's actually in his 30s, believe it or not. Surely.
Wow, that was messed up.
That's
I love you, Pookie.
I'm
No,
just
to
saying,
be fair,
you were
I
talking
give
about-
everyone strays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were talking about the rizzing up with the B emoji, but you do cackle like a hyena, like what's the Lion King? You sound like
No, the hyena laugh or the
hyenas
fucking.
from Lion King.
Is it more like a hyena or a dolphin? That's what I'll give you.
A dolphin
my
is like
God.
if you're laughing and you're like laughing on the intake, like as you're
But I can
breathing.
kinda-
in.
I can
That's,
do it
that's the
high-pitched
It's more of an
going.
exhale laughter than an inhale laughter, you know?
Yeah, no, a lot of the days, yeah, no, I know.
Basil really wants to put something into this pit here. Actually, all of MIBR looking
Yeah, they
to
want to
take
push
this
through this.
space.
I guess they have the util for it, but does Duncan expect
I think they have the right assumption that there's only going to be one player on
Only-
B.
They only have to shallow. They're not ready to go for this second step. But it doesn't matter. They just line swings.
Ah, gets
Never mind,
the
take
only
me one,
kill
geez.
though. It doesn't matter. And
But you
Andruby
beat
is
this.
not
Oh,
slick with
enemy
it.
remaining.
Teklo,
Already.
good read.
Red.
That misses the jump though. That's
Spaceman
what
with a
we're missing.
1v3 here. Can you find Genji? He's half HP. With that
Spaceman
TP.
is
Oh,
lost
that
in
quote
the
is huge.
universe.
Just reveal it.
holy
Oh. That round was impactful. I'm sorry, we were just going off about me apparently being a Yeen. I am, for the record, not a Yeen. I'm not stinky. If anyone's stinky, it's more the dog adjacent.
Can't prove it though,
fucking-
can you?
I can prove it.
Okay. Are you in my house right now?
What?
Linus?
Are you sure?
There's someone at your door.
Cutting through. Yeah, some
Oh, it's not
goofy off
locked.
fucking golden otter.
Come in.
Is a golden otter or is it a bee? I don't know. Really skirmish here possibly here?
Okay.
Yo, lazy.
Nice combo, but actually don't push off of it, so.
No, they want to go for the one there. They really want it, but oh, laser's not gonna get it.
Meanwhile, MIBR actually
Bring
taking
down
all the
mid,
space up
Tyler,
mid.
what? Duncan with the survival.
Nice.
Oh, Genji with the
I mean,
Spike down B.
beautiful play from Gen G there.
I got the
A
spike.
lot of space
Oh,
taken,
and
but
Genji
nothing
still gets
quite
backed
done
up
with
by
it if you're
Lazy again.
MIBR.
One enemy
Layers
remaining.
upon
low.
layers. Now it's just lazy.
It's my teammate.
But the lurker's already known about. You have the backstab
Yet-
again.
yet another
again and again.
I knew your every move.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we know, Thighs. Yeah.
Crazy round.
Know the every move.
11-11.
Make a wish. I wish for Linus at my doorstep. Wait, was that a
Gulp.
doorbell ring? No.
I don't even have a doorbell.
Run
actually.
away here.
Or you don't have a
I will
doorbell?
I will
No,
install
no one
a
comes to
ring
my
machine
house.
and then give it to you.
I live out in the sticks.
Unless I'm gonna come to your house then. With
Sounds uncomfortable.
devious intent.
It is,
With
rather.
very devious intent. I'm like sure for in the boreal
Where
forest.
are you?
Very sticky.
Whatever that means.
I hear too many people above me and below me. Condo living.
Yeah, I hate people. That's why I live where no one is.
That's why I blast music late on my guitar, just to piss everyone off.
Oh, there we go.
That's so base.
I get them back.
That's what I do every
fuck on
time my
my lords.
roommate pisses me off. I have a drum set, so I just start banging on that late at night.
I play Coldplay and Weezer for 4 hours just to piss them
Let's
off.
go. That's space. Duncan, kind of alone on the A site here.
Five
So
set, yeah.
very
Another five full
awkward.
senders. They haven't skilled up quite yet, and then he's trying to find one.
The clone too.
Oh, he shot the clone instead. Oh, but this flood from Link.
One
How is it
enemy
trading in
remaining.
favor of Wood?
Spike down A.
Gonna fall back
Wouldn't
here.
you know, the round's over.
Would just keep
Putting the other
getting.
rounds over. on the
Sorry,
Jade with the
MIBR
1v4.
keeps getting caught out in these. Like they get all this space, but then they just keep getting shot in the back because they're not capitalizing fast enough off of the space. Like they should have been on
What, in back
site
shots?
there. Yeah, back shots yet again.
I honestly thought they were
shot,
spamming
you
into
died.
Link at first too, but I guess there's just their shots were
Match
hitting,
point.
and then they just took the timing to
So
go in.
now, is it tied up again? MIBR winning this round, or do Wood just take it here?
I've got
Now?
enough time
Given
to
by
go
the
to
economy,
Astrofall.
I don't know. Basil has no
That'll
butt.
work.
Give Basil a fucking
That'll
rifle. What are you doing?
I think
No.
I think Wood has just been so proactive that they've realized that if they just kind of flood retake
Rise
and
and bring
just
glory.
challenge them, right? And they just
even
play,
just the
and they
retake,
just
just
play
flood in.
disruptive and like post point denial.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just playing
So
so
right.
MIBR can't handle it.
Yeah, MIBR.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're just willing to play wherever if they're ready.
Yeah.
And that's generally flushed out at round start, so now they really just have to contact through everything. Just sitting at the bottom here. Snowfall so committed here.
Only one alt per team as well, so not much.
Basil linked up. You at least
sway.
get one, so you at least can get out.
Finally able to get out of that corner.
And they're still not walked past the wall, no. They have no timing with this lurk here. And now they're just flooding back into A. At least two are ready for this.
Go for the spam, and Judy, you know he's there. Oh, he's just gonna get
Snowfall
spammed in the
trying so hard
back.
to spray
He
through,
should have done
get
it.
the shot.
Poison's off.
Duncan
Huge
at least
hold
get
here
the
from
first pick
Duncan.
here if possible.
Actually, a little slower on the rotation here from Wood this time around.
Playing the
But-
Steel Guardian, that's it. Wait, Spaceman's
Does he
caught
know?
here. He surely does know. Jesse gets the first instead.
planted.
That's Basil dead.
All right, and the alt, the Steel Guardian went down a little early in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
he went down so
now-
far. They're just ready to retake him with full guns.
yeah, man advantage
On their
as
own
well.
terms with the cosmic divide.
Yep. A little asleep at the wheel there. Snowfall.
Staying alive. They're committed so far for Snowfall that they're just letting everyone else in.
Yeah, he's just got to be a thorn in the side.
They're
And he
just
gets
having a
one.
conversion pass ready.
Oh, and it's safety. He can commit
And
the
they walk
ult. This
into
is
it.
so big.
One enemy
Hello.
remaining.
That is the map.
Distracted
For Wood.
so hard by Snowfall there. That is insane.
Wood's
Defenders
map
win.
pick, and they take it close though.
13-11. That could have went in either direction, but honestly, I feel like everything was just in Wood's direction there the entire time. They had all the momentum.
100% that last round is Snowfall, just MVP of the round. Like, the ability to just be a pest and just live there is insane, because they're all trying to flush you out because they know everyone else is CT and not flank, and the fact that they can't flush you out just means that they feel pressure from so much across that map. And Snowfall not only lives but then kills 3 is insane.
I have to shout out the Cosmic Divide there. That's basically what was the linchpin in that
100%.
scenario, pretty much. Like, yeah, you threw down the saturation, but if you didn't have that wall up, you would not have been able to survive as long as you did, being that much of a distraction. They tried to give so much of it to Andrew to just clutch it up, and you just can't from that position. So much on your shoulders, you just can't.
Yeah, 7 first bloods as well.
Is this the first time Snowfall has actually played the way? Like, I have to believe so, at least in this tournament.
First time he's played duels.
I already said it mid-cast, but what is up with Wood players and picking up Waylay just being gods? Pi, take some notes. JP, take some notes. Whatever it is, I don't know what the hell these guys are on, but Wood Waylay is crazy.
I mean, the funny part too is I think Snowfall played it pretty differently to
I don't
Tenyaku,
think their approaches
right?
would have been the same. No, I would think
Like,
no.
Tenyaku is a very aggressive player and gets out very quickly, and I felt like Snowfall was a lot more controlled.
Yeah, I think that just comes down to the role stuff, really, because I think Tenyaku's really just wanted to be like learning how to just kind of just send it in. I think that's been the point there. But I think with Snowfall having other reservations and kind of just understanding, okay, this is what I should be doing at this huge shield. This is the timing I should be taking. I should be aggressive now. I should just be controlled here. It's like you have that a lot more here, and the effectiveness just shows here.
Yep, we all died.
Yeah, no, we all. Wait, what?
No, it's just there was dead silence after you.
I
We're
was
just
thinking
taking a
someone
moment
had
of
something else to
silence.
say, but
Yeah, a moment of silence for
who?
MIBR losing the map.
Yep, let's.
Yeah. Another very close one, though. Again, like, the Pearl
I
they
don't
played
even
against the
think that
NBA was
Wood winning the
13-11.
map. I think it might have just been MIBR losing it in some of those moments. I
You
mean,
think so? I think
yeah,
some of those are
you have all those clutches from Lazy, and you still end up like in halves where they're pretty close.
Would that not be fair to say that if it weren't for like those lazy clutches, this would not have been that close? 'Cause I would at
I mean,
least
that is
think
fair
so,
enough,
but
but you would think that they gained some momentum off of them, though.
a little bit. But I feel like even with like the momentum with it being swung back into their favor, I just feel like they didn't take advantage of it post that, really. I feel like they were just kind of just taking the rounds by, round by round, not by, trying to just take any momentum. Because half the time on their defensive round, they would just win the one, but then they go back and reset it again. That's why it went down to a 6-6 half, because rounds just kept going back and forth. And if it weren't for those clutches, it would have been a further disparity in the half. Much further disparity. Okay, I'm gonna fucking rest my voice for a bit. I'm gonna take a fucking piss break. You two can have the floor for now.
Please mute your mic.
You don't want to hear all that. You know what I want to see on Pearl?
A different
I
map.
want to see a Phoenix.
A Phoenix? Yeah. Who do you want to see on the Phoenix, though?
Snowfall.
Snowfall? Yeah.
I think Tenyaku's out of a job.
Tenyaku's out of it. I mean, if Tenyaku's out of a job, then Snowfall's on Waylay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wood are gonna buy out Teklo from DRX, and that's the new roster.
Got a buyout? Oh no.
Yeah.
You know what? $200 and you can buy me out.
The new bundle.
Yeah. Buy me the bundle of your team, and you can buy me out. I will play for your team. You can even put me on. I'll coach. I'll draw up game plans.
I mean, in all likelihood, I think we see Snowfall back with the Astra.
Yeah, especially on Pearl. I expect that to be the case.
Oh no, Genji might pull out the Phoenix.
Maybe no. I don't know. Hear me out. Hear me out. Duncan Phoenix.
Oof. You might be cooking.
I maybe a little too much, but
But it is Phoenix.
It is Phoenix, right? Gotta burn it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. They actually are gonna run 5 duelists. Or maybe they go 4 duelist, 1 Senti. They run the GC comp. I mean, I know JP, Teklo, and Thighs all have upon occasion played duelist. It would be Aura. Simply run it down on them.
Yeah. It is Pearl. Alright,
As my previous duo used to say, run them down like dogs.
That's Aura.
He would say that and then proceed to immediately get opt.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, there's a reason he's my previous duo.
That's crazy.
Do you know how hard it is
Moment of
to
silence.
rank up so far past your duo you can't queue anymore when you play the majority of your games with your duo?
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
impressive.
That is.
Bro, the lore drop is insane.
The lore drop is insane. Yeah.
And that's
He
our
also got dumped
message.
by one of my current roommates.
That's our message to you viewers. What?
This is also true. This is also true.
That's crazy. It's insane story
The
time.
lore. Don't let me have a mic and a platform. I'll just start sharing some of the craziest stories of my life.
Yeah, my ex duo.
Yeah, my ex duo who's bad at Valorant, I got dumped by my roommate.
I certainly hope they don't watch this.
He definitely isn't.
It's like we're
He's
just-
currently losing in a silver game right now. He went
Sounds
9
like he
and
needs a
15
big,
in a
strong
silver
diamond to
lobby.
carry him.
Yeah.
Wait. So we're still waiting on some of the players? I see. Shit. Is it weird for me to say that, like, there is a chance that Wood could just 2-0 this?
That's no, that's not weird because statistically
I know, I
it's
did
possible.
say that.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. I guess...
That's hella
obviously-
weird from you. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. I guess Basil could take this into his own hands again, like, again, how he was kind of making things very close against EMEA. Since you have that luxury to really just go aggressive and just hold those op angles that forward out. Surely they at least have, like, that know-how to be like, okay, we can probably check this. But, again, it might take some time to at least adjust that, but I think it's doable. I think it's doable.
I think the
It's a really
two
fair chance here.
I think the two biggest X factors here are JP and Snowfall. I think
Yes.
whichever of the two of them play better is the team that wins the map. Because I feel like
think so.
both of them can play very, very, very well, but I've also seen them struggle, particularly from a fragging perspective at moments in certain
Yes.
maps. And they're both, around the same rank. They're both diamond players. And I feel like I've seen them and I've played with them and I've watched them carry games before.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like sometimes they're a little inconsistent. And if one of those is firing, I think that their team is going to have more success. And especially because I think Basil and Little Thighs are both consistently very good players. And I feel like, generally speaking, a lot of the other players in the lobby are reasonably consistent players and kind of play to our expectations of how they've played thus far in the season.
Yes.
And I feel like those are the two real big X factors for these teams. And I'm interested to see the way this goes. I expect, given that Snowfall is very comfortable on the Astra, that he probably does go back here, and I wonder how that might affect his fragging. But it is also possible with Tenyaku not being here that he perhaps takes the Waylay again anyways, in which case I'm kind of interested to see how that goes. I also think, JP is often used to place duelist, and I'm interested to see if he can find some success here as well.
Yeah. Consider that's also why I mentioned Basil as being the linchpin for this map again. Not because, it's Basil, it's because the last time they played Pearl, that is literally what ended up happening. It was literally Basil versus Pavel, Yoru versus Yoru there. JP was having a very quiet map there too on the bottom of the leaderboard as well. So you're really nailing it on the head when it comes to the inconsistency in regards to the rest of the people in the lobby. So it really is coming down to if JP can step up, but also really seeing what Snowfall wants to do here, given that you still got Teklo in for this map here.
Yeah, I think last map is a great example of it. If Snowfall hadn't had such a strong performance and had perhaps played to how we had the rest of the season, I anticipate MIPR would have won that map. Inversely, if JP had I think kind of performed in line with how we've seen throughout the season, I think MIBR might have won that because it was such a close series that I think that really can determine the swing between these two teams, right? I don't think either of these teams are dramatically better than the other. And I think it really can at times just come down to the fragging, which can kind of overshadow the perhaps slight macro differences in strengths and weaknesses there.
Yeah, because honestly, I could probably give that slight away of the lack of fragging to being like, okay, at least like the Waylay util could have like had some util, like you could have just played it mosquito wise and at least had something go off of it. But I didn't really see a lot of that from JP either with that. So you're not really going to be doing that much because again, you're back on the Neon for Pearl here. This is literally the same comp that they ran last time as well against EMEA, which frankly, makes sense. Yeah. It's not like you really have a reason to change it up. Again, it really just comes down to what are Wood going to bring out and what answers do you have for their tendencies?
I do suspect that JP will play better. It's not often that I see him struggle multiple maps in a row. And I do think that particularly as a duelist, Pearl is a much easier map to find success as a duelist rather than Corrode, especially when you're not playing that Yoru who kind of plays a little different of a playstyle. Like playing a movement entry duelist, I feel like Pearl's a much easier map to find success. But he is also having to go up against a Chamber, which I think is a very hard agent to play against sometimes when you're Neon.
And they're starting on the defense here too, which I guess Genji's going to be the one opping really here. Probably just having to still battle out Basil here, but I really want to point out the fact that they also went double initiator, so they have a plan for when things switch onto attack, and they're just going to play very info heavy, just likely trying to flush out Basil there first.
Yeah. Also no traditional dive duelist. There's no Jet. Not that I would expect the Raze here, but there's no Raze, there's no Neon, there's no Waylay. So they're kind of relying here on the Yoru, which is interesting. I'm curious to see how that'll go.
I think it's also going to come up with pairing up with Snowfall too, because I think it's going to come down to the Tejo utility paired with Tekla here to really make that happen. Yo, shout out to the fucking Apex Classic. I got that one too. Yo, Thighs, that's so crazy.
For all the people who believed in Floor.
Yeah, I believe
the only reasons you ever bought the Apex Classic.
So real.
And then a few weeks later is when she left the team. And then a few weeks later is when the dot happened.
Floor, you're lying to me.
No.
In memory of Kayak, maybe, but
I guess there's that too.
That would have been a little weird, given that he was on a team.
You make it sound like he went to such a bad team.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That wouldn't have made
fucking thought. It wouldn't have made
that's pretty much what happened with me and 2G because I fucking love Spike, but that's terrible. But also they have the Street Fighter Prodigy on their roster, so
nice hot and nice util.
Wild backside play here.
Spike down.
Yeah, they're fighting to pick the
One
here
enemy
too. They're ready to
remaining.
flood in now.
And they know the last one's all.
Yeah.
I'm not following our
Two from
server.
Snowfall.
Yeah, and not even just that, but it was Genji opening it up, taking out Basil before going down and getting traded, but I think still taking out Basil there I mean, it's fucking basic. It definitely helps to at least take out the linchpin and really just being the aggressive battering ram there. I mean, you're seeing a bunch of bandits being considered by both sides here.
Outlet bought out for
I was
Genesee,
gonna
but
say
they're
all
on the other
5 there
side of the
actually,
map.
but not quite. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Even a Marshall picked up from Duncan.
oh, actually,
too.
okay,
It's
going
massive.
for a mid push here.
Aggressive hold here in Basil. Finally done.
That's the power of the
finally
new
working out
gun.
here.
That is crazy.
Able to get away barely. And that's the regen shields kicking in. I mean, it won't really help here, but maybe it helps you survive a body
crab
shot,
walk.
I think. Crab walk. Blow walk. They're still going for it here. Yeah, they're still on press free.
And they might as well. They know Snowfall's going to be low, so.
Locating target.
Snuck up on this one.
True. Just
Two
straight.
suppressed.
It doesn't catch the Astro, though.
Can't decide
You
what
two
you're going
would've
to
been
go
massive
for, and then
there.
doesn't do anything.
Open the flank here.
He's going to hold the line. This is a little awkward.
Silence, Dream Seer.
And a little bit of a Prius, but Thigh's able to win. No, but that Snowfall, the Elma holder, jump again! And JP finally just sending it through in. Willing to be the one to just go through and just risk his life, but...
Last player standing.
No, he's getting Temple as
Fire
well!
plant.
The
JP.
wheel.
Yeah,
Might be dropping
he's
that
being followed up by
player soon.
somebody.
I'm just kidding.
That really is just here. And
I
they
would
pick
just
up
like to
the
mention
Overwatch
how I
too.
said Snowfall and JP were the most important people in determining this outcome, and they are both the top frags for their team.
2 rounds in, but yes.
I know. I'm simply
Wow.
propagandizing my own narrative here.
We know, we know. I mean, it makes it funny.
It is interesting.
Wait, what is
though.
this stack up? Okay, you get one. That's fine, you get one.
I feel like the determining factor, or the determining outcome of that round was the hold there from the stack through double doors, and
Yeah.
it felt very indecisive from Snowfall. I feel like maybe there's a lack of comfort on the agent, but I feel like had he used his stun and used his salvos there, which he was a little hesitant to use, I feel like that might blow up the whole round for the attackers.
Quite literally. I think it just was the linchpin. There was a problem that he was still holding the outlaw, and he just didn't want to.
I'll find you. I'm still waiting.
The win con rather than his util. Which honestly,
Perhaps.
fair enough. It's just that's just Teo for you.
But even breaking apart and
Obscuring vision.
separating the attackers, on Eco there is massive. Take away that close range angle.
I mean, that's why. Who was it on foot that made that one clutch? The one with the Bucky? Or was
Nobody,
that someone
nobody
else?
ever clutched.
That was Mr. Fallen.
Oh, that was Mr. Fawn. Okay, I knew it was a foot player.
Mr.
But
Fallen,
that's
5K
exactly the
Bucky.
dichotomy there. Yeah, with the Teo util especially too. They found Genji, but it was so
Getting
pushed up that he at least
distracted.
wasn't ready for this.
Blocking vision.
Time.
I'm out.
And some Northeast's called here, but that's still
One
Ford
whole
is willing to
bullet.
commit here.
A bullet in a dream.
Genji with the first one coming away as well.
Clean. TP into halls. Teklo in a very awkward spot.
But that whole solo's gone
Able to
too.
get out. Nice.
But they're ready for a double
found
up is
my trap.
insane. And they're already having a panic here too, Spike being run away. Hell, I mean, you're not even really getting much here from Lazy here. Trying to find somebody mid, but now you have to re-clear art.
And they're quickly going
Just
back
running into
towards A. They're
somebody.
going to have the information.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, you've already got Thighs here as is. I'm sure you're waiting for like somebody to slowly peek out here, but I feel like it's just gonna be already snapped out here. The Bandit at least doing some work to at least get one here. But they're ready to fast flood in as well.
10 seconds left.
But Andruby's ready for it. Jason's coming down here.
Planted.
That's the person that
One
collected.
enemy
A
remaining.
second! Oh! I needed to see that perspective. Oh, I needed that. Oh, that is insane. Oh, it was starting to look so dire, but Duncan able to find 2 with a fucking classic.
Merci.
With all these bandit kills in this round, you would have thought, you know, it would have been
Thrifty.
down, but no. Remember, the free gun is still an OP gun.
The thrifty.
You can spend $600 to one-tap light armor, or you can simply classic right-click.
Classic right
You
click
can go
for
to
the
5
win.
or 6 stores, or just 1. I don't have friends, they disappoint me.
I will act like I understand this
That
reference.
works.
I'm not
It's
even
an
gonna
old
pretend.
school fucking YouTube video. If you guys know,
Teleport's
you
ready.
know,
Zoomer brain
you're not
rot.
on
It
YouTube.
is immense.
It's not a brain rot. It's like some goofy off
Teleport's
fucking
ready.
thing. I don't even know how to describe it. It's
Wait.
just a bunch of old people literally just saying, you can
Okay.
go to 5 6 stores or just one. And then say something quippy. And then do a pose.
Time to jump.
Finally seeing the Yoru v Yoru and Basil taking the first one here.
Little
try
Thighs is
to
not
at
going to be
least,
ready
like,
for this.
Tag something up.
Actually doesn't peek out enough, so.
No.
Lazy might have
No,
seen
but
a
one of
shoulder
them
there,
passive.
but I mean, he's got to be where somebody's in art regardless. Lil Thigh's actually holding A all by himself, and that's where MIBR is going to be ending.
And I think they already sniffed it out too, just considering that 2 of them grabbed the orb and then just kind of left. They just haven't seen anything, and now with the stars, it's pretty much just up to you guys.
Nice
And you're
util
caught,
Thighs is
yeah.
not looking the right way. Fortunate.
Not looking the right way, but he was screwed anyway with the backside pincer there with the C's. They haven't just taken
JP
the
gets one here.
They would have realized by now if somebody was armed.
JP
They
instant
clearly
gets all
aren't.
3.
Ooh. All right, I'll split the difference. He gets 2.
Okay.
Donkey gets the first actually in there, so he's one.
Oh.
He didn't
go with
inch,
2 though.
and he only got
I
1.
sh-
So you're
Yeah, I should have held it to
Player
1.
standing.
What are you walking up?
Oh, trigger
that-
discipline
it's that
goes
to do with-
wrong.
Oh. That could
Never in doubt.
very
Never in
messy.
doubt.
Maybe expecting
Andrew
a
beat
second
my
there,
goat.
but
Oh.
not really sure what we're waiting for.
I mean, I was more concerned the fact that Lazy was still alive, but no, it's actually Druby to plus that one out in the end. Still not great economy though, because all 3 that died, they don't really have a good buy going into this. I guess
No.
Druby can buy one, but it's still not.
No, this really
But
makes
then
me
again,
want some
nobody has a
Cool
good
Ranch
buy.
Doritos.
Cool Ranch Doritos just all over the keyboard, all over the OBS settings. Oh,
Nah,
it's so
I use
crushed.
chopsticks. I can't with getting my fingers dirty touching that.
I thought that was just a Cheetos thing, not Doritos.
No eye breakers for the chamber.
It's
No,
any
because nobody
chip.
else is there, that's why. So just go away.
What's wrong with 2026?
Nice
Wait,
stun there,
damage!
but
Wait, hold up!
once again,
you probably see some
Snowfall
special delivery
is
damage.
dissuaded from
Holy.
pushing it. And now we're just
Gotta-
pushing up in.
Oh!
Nice on Little
But
Thighs
Thighs
to
is ready
hold
for it
his.
to cover.
It's a shoulder peek.
And Duncan even gets lazy! Trying so hard to stay
Oh,
alive.
what
but
traded.
yeah,
And traded
and
again.
that's a spike down!
Spike down B.
Trading going back and forth here, but the momentum still just in Wood's favor. A 4v2 here.
When Druby hears that now, so now he
They
thinks
want
there's
to
one.
fly. I
Last
love this.
player
They just want to pounce on it.
Nice.
I mean, they flat out JP first, and at that point, yeah, you are done for Andrew.
They do get the plant, so.
Yeah, they at least get a
Ton
bit
of
of
ults
money
into
in.
the next round here, by the way.
That is 8 of them ready, almost like basically 10 ready.
Good
The other
try.
one within like 2 or 3. Actually, it's basically 8 of the second.
How different
Oh wait,
would
I
the
forgot. Genji Rethal. Oh yeah.
how different would the
that's
game
I
be if
forgot.
all orbs did not dissipate on Spike Plant? Can you imagine?
It would be bad
That would
because
be
they would be
broken.
lurking Reyna
It would be.
every single round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay, but
really, it
what
would be
you
me.
do if they? What
farming
would you
the
do
orbs.
if all points weren't in the round, or
Time to
what if you
jump.
didn't get all points for planning or defusing?
If there weren't,
Yeah, if
Game
there was
would be
just no
way
way
more
to earn
boring.
like that besides skills.
the less util in this game, the worse it is. There's no word for it.
The only orb I think you
Watch
should
you
get that
find
you
it.
currently
Chase
get
your
is when you
fear.
plant the bomb after you've already won the round.
Yeah, that was a goofy out one. But... That was kind of pretty- the one
Not
the
body
was that, that was a body
No
block. I think that
way.
killed him too. It was a
Surely
body
not.
block.
Yeah, but if he comes out, he's also just dead anyways.
That's diabolical. That's his
They were
own
trying so hard to
teammate.
get Genji, it didn't work.
That's his
But it was
own
fluffed out.
teammate.
Got Space Man down too. JP
so
trying so hard to get
awkward.
one in.
Now
Fuck you,
JP's
but you die, you're dead. And now it's just the 2 that
Good
were
shot, you
out.
die.
Time for the cringe post plant, but it's a 4v2.
That flushed one, but you don't even know.
Lockdown actually. This
They
could
have to
be.
destroy it.
matter,
Just
though.
break
They have
it.
to kill
That's
all
half.
of
Oh,
the
they're
diffuser.
smoked off.
And they get off.
Last player standing.
The kill.
Gotta go for it now.
They don't get
and
it
they
in
won
time.
it. Just
Nobody
a missed
Fucking suck it.
Nobody fucking. No, not even just. They didn't fucking rush the lockdown.
It doesn't matter if he just sticks it. while the 3 teammates are holding, they win the round, but instead he gets off to help shoot, and then doesn't get back on soon enough, and the ult pops off. Yeah, or if they rush the ult.
Such
I think there was enough time if Snowball at least was able
That
to
was a
run
battle
for
of
it.
the fucking throws. Sorry, no disrespect. I know we're positive here, but like, low-key
Yeah,
both
this is a
teams
positive
threw that round.
pass. Okay, but
I'm
the thing
sorry.
is, I will give this a call. Like they barely won that round out, but they have nothing. They invested all their ults. They've got nothing in the bank.
Go, go.
Yeah, but both teams are kind of broke.
If you're just broke,
This is a
just
huge-
say so.
I think
Yeah, he
this
did not
round
wanna get
determines who
pounced
wins the
on there.
half, because they are both broke going into next round.
Yeah, hell, Genji even has the op here. But I mean, that's all the way over on the A side here, and there's not much presence here besides B, and that's why the Cheo drone at least clearing out something.
If I'm Teklo, I really want to invest this Yori ult at any opportune moment. Same with this wall. You need to win this round.
I think so too. The Fonz, I
Unfortunately,
think they're
this
just
is
waiting for
second.
contact here, and well, that's the first piece of contact, but
Concealment.
Teklo doesn't have any teleports anymore,
Let's walk through.
unfortunately.
There.
But that's
So-
why the chamber never rotated off. All the people going through, you at least have a sense of, okay, you're gonna get the trip.
Basil gets a
Found
nice.
it here.
Oh, that's where the trip is. I thought it was in main. I'm hearing
No, no,
things. Duncan actually though not reacting off of the trip being broken, so finally turns around. But yeah, that's a Bucky versus a Vandal. So Teklo just going for that long fight. X down JP.
They won with
Oh.
Captain. What is Heavy go be then? Pretty much just sent the Teklo in sight.
Last player standing.
Oh,
Huge
but I
from
was
JP.
perfect.
Nice. Haunt
Just
and
broke the
slide.
crosshair.
Genji
Wait,
playing video
hold
games
up,
on the
hold
other
up.
side.
Wait.
Actually just got timing by Lazy, so should be able to hold this op unless they come back for him.
Lazy lurk where? That's
I think they're surely hunting. They know the economy is in this
Yeah.
moment,
The
and
thing
that they
is, I
can
don't
at
know if
least
they-
afford to give up 1 or 2 here.
Yeah.
But they might also just choose to save because they are very broke.
They all
It's a very valid argument both ways.
They're never
all
going to
very
re-clear
separated
just
here,
because
though,
of that
so Genji
timing, though,
does
from
have-
Lazy. It's pretty much down to him pushing out.
He does have a
I mean,
bit
once
of-
you get this kill here, maybe. Oh.
They're pitching over here. Oh, they're not.
Well, they're taking their time here.
All right, 2.
One. How
behind
do you
him.
feel about this here?
Oh,
the whiff!
And now they get the op
He
too.
was dead regardless, but yeah,
they
only able
want
to get
that?
one this, unfortunately.
I don't think they grab it.
Fight
No,
to
they
the
no, they
end.
did. Spaceman
No
grabbed
matter
it.
what.
Really bad buy here for Wood.
Didn't use either of their ults. They just got crunched on sight.
Pretty much. I think it was just all the chaos and
outta
everything
here.
going slow. They wanted to just see if they can maybe just get someone to play into their hand, but no.
Gotta go.
Hazel was able to strike first, and they weren't ready for all the chaos just coming through on B. They're
I
just
will say
missed their shots, really.
It was a very decisive reaction from MIBR to just decide to pounce on B when they saw the weakness. So eco mid push.
Snowfall just
Would
walked
make
into Andruby's crosshairs.
Would made it very obvious
Wait,
that
but
they were
there's more
going for a
behind
mid play
it.
there. I don't. Very interesting. And a nice stun.
Genji. Oh, it's
beautiful.
on both
Huge
of them.
stun.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. I thought I was just going to get Genji, but no.
Now
It's just down to
they might just
thighs
end
of
this round
Sheriff.
even earlier as well, going into the A site, which is where the 2 last players of Wood are.
They're just going to full on send it in.
With that concealment.
We're about to see the craziest
Are
UV5
they using like a
classic.
shorty?
Well, okay.
Last player standing. Goodbye.
That's going to get 2, though.
Dice with the Sheriff Ace coming online here. Coming to a town
He's
near
covered
you.
up by the op. Yeah. And Dribble with 4 in that round, though, off the back of that stun getting the 2 that otherwise pushed up after. I mean, that's already the Cosmic Divide back up.
IBR pulling ahead by 2 rounds. But 3 ults on the side of Wood.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit
Yeah,
the
they
Astros to play
reinvest
some
into the op
stars.
again. I guess that's the lost bonus coming into effect here, but I mean, this buy is probably going to be like your last real buy here, unless you can scrounge something up for like 2-3 rounds later. I just thought of it quickly. I saw the black market butterfly. Has someone seen the colors like in game themselves, or is it only you?
Yeah, I got it once.
Hey, that's crazy. Did you have a cron round though?
No, I wide swung and got 1 tapped.
What do you mean the colors? are you talking about?
That's not
Was that a cron round on your birthday?
Oh my! Tackle!
The timing of the century. But Tekla
And he
is
wants to go
quickly
back.
filling the space,
He's
but
going back.
Basil, he's
Yeah.
gonna be
He
aware of
realizes
this.
though, once
Perhaps.
he catches the timing again, he's gonna catch the timing again. Maybe.
Oh, this is nice. This is well played.
There's no fucking.
Oh
way this happens again.
my gosh.
If they look behind. Oh my god. You're right behind.
Spike down.
Only gets.
Wait, you have an Odin if you're lazy,
Yo.
Finished.
and you're not
Nice.
This round is so diabolical.
Oh my god.
Yo.
30
I've seen
seconds
it out.
left.
I've seen
Spike
enough.
planted.
This is
Wrap it
glue.
up, wrap it up.
This is a glue half. Oh,
Let's
no.
just throw the Nightfall into this round, Loki.
No, you're gonna just throw the op away.
Oh, but it's whiffed.
Why are you not?
One
Basil,
enemy
you were
Shot.
dead to rights. And now they're just gonna push it. Lazy's already on top of it. That. Oh my god.
He's stunned.
Did
He
penis?
stunned himself.
Okay, but now you're dead to the lazy backstab. Yeah. Oh my god.
Odin
What is
delivers
going
back.
on? This is glue.
Wow, that was a round.
Oh my god.
I need to
All
go
the
wash.
timings, and
my
then the
hands.
Odin kill mid
Oh
off
my
another
God.
timing, and then pulling out your
fucking-
knife in the middle of getting swung by an op, and then the
Like
op
the
swinging
time-
past the flash, and then the Neon stunning herself. It was just cinema.
One claw in the chat going, what was
I
that
am
round
not
to the lockdown round? How about that timing round? Which you say is more glue then? Because that is, oh my god.
It was a real NRG versus Fnatic half, or round right there.
I mean, it might be a half. You never know. These last 3 rounds could be no glue.
Tekla has yet
Cutting
to
through.
use the ultimate, but now
That one
3
round took a
once
whole
again
year of mine.
in the hands of Wood.
Already took the shot, but TP'd away.
Genji also
guess he just-
went off the tour de
Yeah.
force.
Here.
There's no way you were gonna break that, Lazy. Get out your pistol at least and break it. Last, wait, Duncan. Oh. But did he get the first one actually on TP? Tries to weasing, but oh, Spaceman's just spraying for it. I just have to back off.
Yes.
He's just talking for whoever might just be trying to relurk. You're already on site. Tekla.
Crossfire. The trade
light
isn't
swing is
there for
crazy.
ties, unfortunately, and now Basil.
Spike
Ooh,
planted.
goes for a nasty little shot.
Basil! Yeah, this is going yeah.
That's crazy. Alright, we're
That is-
just, this is
Wait.
not,
Oh,
Disrespect,
finally
bro.
this is disrespectful.
Two.
Tekla
Bring the
finally
ult!
throwing the ult into it, probably for the best though, gets
1
all
and
the
2
info.
found.
Yep, and still has both flashes. Thighs
Did
really
they have
low
this
here,
Nightfall
but
into this?
the Odin
No, they
is
haven't even touched
probably
yet.
gonna
No,
be
there's no
clutch
point now.
here.
It's too late.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, but gets the first pick, so you gotta push for this if
Come
you're
on,
Tekla.
last player
And you
standing.
haven't even tapped yet. It took you that long to tap.
So
Oh.
unfortunate.
Oh. I get why you're to pressure them out,
Celery
but you really
salad.
needed to get out that suck sooner. Oh,
I won't say
that's
the
so
words I'm
unfortunate.
thinking about that round. They're not nice.
I will say
For
the
either
words
team.
I was thinking about.
Try your best to articulate it in the best way possible without dropping a slur. Challenge.
Whoa,
possible?
well, that wasn't
Whoa,
a
that's
worry.
not-
That wasn't a concern of mine.
Derogatory.
I
Derogatory.
just-
Without being derogatory.
I have no interest in flaming players. I just think perhaps
You
there
don't
was
have
a lack of teamwork.
you don't have an interest in saying a slur, do you?
Some people were trolling with the classics. Yeah.
Trolling, maybe a little baiting, maybe a little playing for kills and not the round.
Oh,
BM
but he's got there.
trolling.
A huge pick. They're getting out Andrew Ruby.
Yeah, we allow players to play their own game on this broadcast. We don't support
Doesn't
hate.
mean that we won't call them out.
We don't
Playing
support
my
hate,
own
but
game
we
is win trading.
do support fair analysis of good Valorant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, if Mara can't give a good analysis, then I don't know what to do with that. You're wow, that's Basil.
crazy.
Slow
Making-
on the trigger.
Excellent shot.
making up for
He's fucking geriatric.
earlier
See, there were two
misplays.
bursts there. This eco is so impactful for them. But they can still easily still play if they aren't careful.
And wouldn't need this round as well, so this is a really good position for them. They're just playing it patient. If they don't put any ults into this round,
I was just about to say.
this will be that'll be what's
That's
best.
sending it through. Nice, nice.
Awkward.
Barely able to get away from JP's wrath. 69 HP, that's nice.
Go, go, go.
Getting a kill would be nice there. Duncan! He goes Spaceman.
30 seconds left.
Odin!
Last player
Oh my
standing.
god.
Thrifty.
Thrifted.
Weapon here.
A much needed
My eyes!
And Genji can't even
Last
get a gun.
round
That's
in the
unfortunate,
half.
but it's fine. You have the eco for it. Last round, the half, you still just whapped the op again, brother.
Was DRX play
thanks.
higher
Ultimate is not ready.
if Wood lose this? I'm not targeting any specific player with this question.
I mean, vaguely, but it's also... okay.
Watch your step.
I believe the primary determination is if Koi lose to DRG. I
Okay.
believe that
You're
is
not
the
losing to you,
biggest likelihood in allowing DRX into play.
You watch it fight.
Well, that's very
It's
likely
easy.
then, because
Both, 'cause we had the
DRG
first
Brace your
slept on
stand.
it. Koi is just a crap team.
Duncan just
I've already
got
told this, I'm throwing
annihilated
that
with the
map.
call-outs. Oh my. And they're already pushing so far into this.
Spike planted.
Now, will they
Capture
overswing
over
and
approach
int,
here.
allowing us another successful retake?
Keep on inting, even though they're not here.
Bring them down.
But this wall.
Still have
Just
the
that.
Nightfall.
Tango gets one at the other end.
Nightfall
They're
is
pushing
not
back.
gonna hit anybody.
Pushing into the ult.
They want to pressure it out. But
I
that's
have
an
no
up
pressure.
down.
Awkward.
Ugh.
Oh, I actually lied. It did hit one person.
Here.
Yeah.
It's already tagged up.
Go,
by
go,
the
go.
Odin's-
Last player standing.
Yeah.
I thought there might be a knife there for a second. 8 to 4
no,
at the
that is
half. MIBR
Switching sides.
ahead by 4
That round's
rounds.
rough. I feel like they need to, like, I feel like Wood needs to commit. I felt like they were half in, half out. They either needed to
Yeah.
all three pressure and break that ult, or they all need to get out way sooner. Because it kind of just led to Chamber dying and then Fade kind of unintentionally baiting the Chamber and then also getting hit with the ult because there's just the spacing and I don't think they were on the same page there for that round, unfortunately.
Yeah, they fumbled both of the lockdown rounds, which I mean,
Go, go, go.
yeah, it's rather unfortunate. But at least you don't have to deal with that
I'm
anymore on
outta
the
here.
attack side. Switching halves now. Only 2 bandits in play here.
It's like a mid
Not much
take
of a
here.
brawl here. Yeah. There's all the aggression, or at least, yeah, the 3 push down A, re-clearing everything through the
Yeah,
middle,
I
too.
mean,
Oh, they're already
No
putting
Qualms
down.
making a lot of noise taking mid, so it's very
No,
easy
and
for the other team to read that
They've already
and
invested
clear
the
A.
drone in here too, so they have to be ready for everyone in sight. And I mean that
There's
clears
3
out,
here.
or at least notifies at least someone.
Huge. Long lurk.
I have to think Andrew was distracted by the special delivery, but I might just be coping. I'm not sure. Hazel stuck in the site in between like how many
Very
people
easy to
now?
get distracted by a special delivery.
So true.
Flying colors go brrrr. Still haven't planted though. Tackle wants to take the peak, but you're one
Last
HP, brother.
player standing.
Now we're down to JP in a 1v2.
Watch out.
Ah, yeah.
They're doubled up ready for it. They expect it. The timing!
Let's
the
just
timing!
turn around and run away.
Spike down B.
But he still just delivered the spike into
40
his
seconds,
hands.
so
We have more than enough time to
It's a
make it.
1v1.
1v1. Both of them basically dead
30
to a
seconds
headshot.
left.
Doesn't matter what gun. It's all a matter of positioning and timing here.
Genji's giving JP more time. He thinks JP might already been here. Actually, might go for a full wrap.
Yeah, you have to go for a 4
He doesn't have time.
Not time for it, yeah.
Oh, you did.
Indecisive here from
Time.
Genji.
Oh, no,
10
but now you
seconds
just
left.
bounce on you.
Noise.
Just lost it. But he gets the wall play with the bandits! A much needed round win for Wood.
I'm at a loss for
Spaghetti
words.
all over the floor. These rounds have been going back and forth. I would say they're pulling at my heartstrings, but I feel like my heart has stopped at least like twice so far this series.
I'm out
I
of
think
here.
Corrode, in hindsight, was a very well played, very clean map.
Gotta
I think
go.
there was some macro fault, but I think overall the micro was pretty good in a lot of rounds.
And now we're in
I'd agree.
This
We're in
map
the
is
definite
taking years
blue.
off my life.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it is.
Something like this.
I mean, with the better weapons here. Oh, but Basil trying to do something here with a
He
Marshall.
in the open.
And finds Thai's head.
He's unpunished.
Completely unpunished, especially with the Yoru TP. But they still want to walk it down.
Never
They still want to
punished.
walk him down like a dog. Fine, smoke it off. No, he didn't even smoke that up. They just damaged to him. That's TP on the other end. They tried walking up through Ard and just was able to get the one. He's just living now at this point.
Now they can pivot. Spaceman
Yeah,
though
but are they
has a
gonna
nice
expect
position.
Man up in mid here.
Together as friends, they are pivoting.
You barely
This
hear
is
Basil
pivotal.
at the last second. Genji finds Basil as well.
There may not be a couch, but together they are pivoting.
Oh,
that
Teklo
is-
with a nice
Oh, and you get away with
clear.
your life too. Oh, that's
Somebody
so
pick
good.
this guy up.
But they're not in the site either, unless Genji's is holding. Yeah.
Druby should be dead to
Wait, the
rights here. What
timing-
timing?
Player
Oh, okay.
standing.
Nah.
It's all chill.
Yeah.
30 seconds left. Spike
Just
planted.
asked observer. Who's this fucking guy observing?
Bro.
Lazy really
Just
brain
waiting
that
for
the
the
teleport
TP.
is
You think
taken.
Teklo's gonna do that?
Yes.
That's gonna work with here in a Marshall, but I mean, you're gonna get reflanked real soon here.
Teklo takes that. Basil does not.
Basil is taking that.
Portal closed.
Don't just give him the bulldog.
Okay.
Where's the team to help out? They just want to reflank. Why are they giving them one? Why are you giving them one? What?
Okay.
Snowfall! Snowfall! Why are you giving up the gun there too? You needed these guns. Why are you? Oh my god!
Frankly,
Oh my god!
I stand by my taking years off my life. statement.
A gift.
I might just need to go and grab some fucking glue. I have yet to eat.
Gun here.
I have yet to eat dinner. I might need a glue dinner at this point. Holy fuck!
Many muddy men are playing this game right now.
If this goes to like
My
triple
ult's
OT,
not
I
ready.
might just eat some glue.
I'm
on
just gonna
broadcast.
blame the
I
hard
won't lie.
reset.
No, I'm actually calling it. I'm actually
Everyone's
gonna fucking eat some glue.
holding
Just goes, like,
themselves to a
triple
lower
OT.
standard because they've got.
Oh, yeah. Perfect prediction. Just getting through the
All right,
smoke.
we are hacking. We are hacking.
Perhaps this game is cinema, and we haven't appreciated it for what it
Absolute
is.
cinema.
I mean, I've been
Thank you.
appreciating this game. I don't know about absolute cinema, but I've
That close
been
nothing on inside, and they're just already
It's
here.
entertainment.
Already. Haven't even pushed out yet.
W.
Now they try to take the space, but way too late. Yeah, the timing there.
One enemy
just played it.
remaining.
But Duncan, what is it that's going back in favor? Oh, if you just hit the head, Duncan. But still, honestly, the fact that they made that close and got through 3 guns is still rather impressive. I mean, fuck, look at what that does to their buys. 2 of them cannot buy whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, 3 light. Actually, no, wait.
Placing alarm bomb.
I don't even know. This buy just feels really cooked if you're MIBR.
Placing swamp.
I mean, they can't just run it
Unrelated.
down.
Oh god.
No,
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 I
no,
want to
no,
hear the
no.
unrelated one.
I was just gonna say unrelated. I made a fire friends joke, and I got ego. You know what? I'll accept that.
Hear it.
It's the wrong demographic.
Wait, Friends? Yeah, no, I haven't watched Friends.
Yeah,
Really?
They
No.
pivot.
No, you want to know what
That's
I
why
watched?
together
I
as
didn't-
friends, they're pivoting.
Oh wait, I
Basil, get
did
the
hear
first-
that. Oh, yeah.
If you didn't hold your util out, Snowfall, you would have had the trade.
Cutting through.
Oh, 8 HP
Perhaps
losing
Snowfall's
that.
good on Whaley because he simply has his gun out. Have we considered this?
Have we considered
Decoy.
this?
Put Snowfall and
Oh.
Reyna confirmed.
Oh, but they're about to.
You are
they have the
divided.
dimensional drift. Yeah, they're just going with the ult here. The ult
But the
play to make
wall
sure-
allows him to get closer here. Close
Keep
range
taking
weapons.
timing, but something
Unfortunate
against Basil.
timing with that arm.
Enemy down.
Space takes an equal against 2. And now you just flood back in.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Weird.
the Neon Wall is perfect. They just let them scale in.
And I think honestly,
Hesitation is for
the
amateurs.
Astro Wall hurt
Let's go.
them because most of them had
Yeah.
eco weapons and close range weapons, and it allows
Yeah.
them to get in and out and duck off of that at close range. Right? It allows them to use that stinger and get up close.
Yeah, they just focus on everybody that was in the site pretty much, which I mean, they focus on one person inside, but then one just flanks on the other side, then everyone flooding through an art, which you can't even hear. They're just in ready to just pounce on you. As a result, they're back on an eco here.
Also,
I
if
guess
this
if
goes
they-
map
You want to
three,
play?
observe
Let's
from
play.
map 3.
Well, shit. Who the fuck is observing then?
Locke didn't line up.
Oh, but they both whiff, and that's a TP at least used there from Basil. One down. Sending it back already, but bringing it back. Basement. That reveals 2 guns. The ice is willing to send it, reveals the opposite here with them. Both initiators at least called out here. Not taking the pressure. They even tackle up on Basil, but oh, the distraction there to just walk up as your Genji. Trigger all the util. You ready for this? Oh no, you're out, brother! You get that! That is criminal getting one before death. But that buys over the rotation. Basil has no more TPs. The 3 that have to anchor towards B.
It's clear of B doors as well. It's massive. I think they know they're going A here. TP's
So it's a
rotated back.
4v2 essentially here.
Got it.
Unless
Blocking
Andrew
vision.
tackle. Wait, what happens here?
30 seconds left.
Oh, the bandit
Spike
headshot.
planted.
Not ready for the adjustment. Tackle gets another
Gets
one.
another one.
Off the TP rip as well.
This guy is crazy.
Wants to secure it with the dimensional drift as
Here.
well. Finds
Here.
Basil. They know where the op is. They might hunt it.
Here,
And TP's
He's
the only
jumping
one
out.
pressuring
He's
in the
jumping out.
side.
I'm back.
Gets away at least.
Take this.
Snuffle wants to at least vaguely hump, but he's so scared that he might see him on the
Basil
side.
is just completely not
Yeah,
helping
no, he
his
checked
teammate.
out. Yeah, no, it's just, they get away. Wait, but Snuffle's gonna get JP! Never mind.
Ooh,
Broke his ankle.
finesse.
I'm out of here.
Oh. You take away 2 guns, but
Thrifty.
Thigh still dies, but then again, you had nothing. You're bringing in a sheriff into this next round. Oh, that's so rough.
Remember.
Can I
when
just
it's
say my
hurt.
narrative is holding true?
I was going
Which
to say,
one?
like, after round 2, technically,
JP top frag, Snowfall bottom frag, MIBR winning.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, that narrative thing.
We're locked in with that one.
It's locked in with
Gotta
that
go.
one.
I guess the question is, I mean, what adjustments you would have to make?
I'll show them.
No time was taken out yet, by the way.
I think
guess
they just have
a
to
lot of
be
people forget.
more decisive and just like make quicker decisions and just fully take that site. And I think they've also just had very rough post plants at times as well.
I think so too. Honestly, they could really just force them down, and I think they're going to. Surely, at least. I think they're scared about finding the op, but if you just send on the util, you find it, they're not holding it. That's Fade Eye. I don't even think that Fade Eye clears anything, but okay.
They're so nervous of an op on this line.
No, they sent in the Prowler for it. There's still no tail use for that. But they know that Lazy's committed into the site now off that Prowler. If they pay attention.
But look at this.
TP
I mean,
found
they have
Gurley on
all
top of
5
it.
B main. The entire rest of the map, they have no map control on. They
Whoa,
have to
wait,
come in
what
here.
is up
If
with that
they
Basil
leave,
TP?
Yeah.
That Basil
They're
TP is
so
going into
fucked.
them.
Big teleport.
Yeah, you have to know now. They know that he's there. Surely that means they have to commit somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a good
But
one.
no, they just walk
Spike
into it.
down
Okay.
B.
And that's
I mean-
the lurk up from Genji getting caught out too. Oh, you are so right about calling out the decisiveness.
Just so indecisive. Like if you're 5 men and you have no one on the rest of the map, you have to commit to it. Because if you
I'm
don't
sorry,
commit to it,
30
this is
seconds left.
exactly what happens.
Why was I the only one that saw? I saw fucking Tasha
Yes.
Bear on the fucking mini map.
My bad, I dropped it.
But they've taken the site at least. They have some space in
I'll
here.
observe
Split in back holds, but at least you have something else here.
Snowfall looks like
They want to invest the
ah,
Armageddon in this too. At least it looks like Snowfall wants
a
to.
little nervous by
He goes for it. They have to flush out street. They were already in, but they were already ready for
Player
it.
standing.
They were just ready to go for it. It was too late to invest the
Go,
Armageddon.
go, go.
They just knew. The entire round, basically, after the first 15 seconds, MIBR knew all of them were B main. They cleared out mid, they walked A solo, because this team uses a lot of utility. Like, Wood is using a lot of utility to take early main control, but then they're just staying there. and they're taking way too long to continue onto site, and so now they're walking into stacked sites, they get scared, and they have no map control, and then they're just completely getting collapsed on, right? Even if they're taking site and they're playing a post plant, it's too late. The whole team is there, and they burn too much util to even take the map control. I feel like they either need to be defaulting or they just need to be running it down, and they're not doing either of those.
Yeah, I think it's fine with how they're using the util as long as they fall up behind it, but they're just not. I mean, they appreciate all this tail util. Okay, that's good. Step one, you flush off the up. That's good. What do you do beyond this now? You've got a bulldog to work with. You've got 3, 4 basically in this height.
4 people here. They're all in main, right?
No, but Tekla gets caught up by the seas ahead of everything. And just one by one they fall.
Invest of the Nightfall.
Good.
That's a good timing though. Possibly, but it might not actually matter.
Running their thighs.
And I know it's an
Do better.
eco, but it's the same stuff.
It's the same stuff exactly. I feel like you have a chance to at least press an advantage here if it's possible, but again, I feel like they're just winning down the time and the less and less time you have left. The less and less chance you have to make something happen.
There.
I think they just need Duncan or Genji here. I feel like they need to be lurking. They need to be doing a 4-1 just to maintain the
30
ability to
seconds
rotate
left.
and not have to commit.
Exactly, and not just Thighs who tries to take the timing, but it's far too late. They're doubled up together, just trying to walk somewhere, and just they're not finding anything.
One enemy
It
remaining.
finds them both. I just want to send it. Hello.
Seconds left. Team
Surprise! Yoden!
Respectable, but well earned.
A. Match point.
Oh, almost done.
There.
Cool. Cool.
If they can somehow manage this one round, it really depends on what they save into this, because this is pretty much do or die with their economy. If they can't win this round, let alone in a decisive fashion, it's going to be tough to get this next
Placing
5
alarm
up.
bot. Placing
I
swamp
mean,
grenade.
you have some ults
Placing
coming up on
swamp grenade.
MIDR, but it's just the 2 right now. Otherwise,
Time
at
out.
least you have an advantage going to these last few rounds. You just need to get through these first 2.
5-man hit again. Let's see if they actually commit to taking
But
the
they're
site.
investing the double util properly now this time. Flashes
no
them
one to
off.
shoot the
Now he...
hop for Basil.
Never mind, he can't even TP away. He actually
Well,
dodges
Basil's
the
holding
smash.
strong.
They're going to take it. He wins it. It's a 5v4 going into this here. You have the Nightfall.
There's 4 here. 4 here already. They know that none of these have been a fake.
The Nightfall is going to be committed. Would hit all 4 of the players.
They want to, at least. But no, Basil, they're just sitting and he's taking a chance. He didn't get anybody, but that's still exactly what you're saying there, Amara. But they're buying the time there. They actually have... Oh, this might come to their advantage, maybe. Buy one off.
Might
Maybe
be
another
our
reclearing A main?
rotating.
Yeah. They just have... They're just winning down the time. What are you waiting for refresh? Your eye?
I have no info mid, but they're just
I would have to
assuming,
think
which
so.
is fair.
They're placing down smokes now. Yeah, they're ready for it. They're waiting for the Nightfall. I just want to come back here.
Face your
30 seconds
fear.
left.
There's the pounce. 3v5 you're on site, but lazy on the off angle. Just spraying and praying. But they just pause again. They pause again, and well, their advantage has turned into a very quick disadvantage, and they're fanaticking. They have no time to plant.
Unfortunate.
Defenders win.
For
I have nothing to add. Amar
Wood.
just summed up that macro just completely. Oh.
I mean, MIVR just had the read the entire defensive half, right?
Exactly.
All of the buy rounds, they did the same thing. They 5 hit. The enemy team had 3 there because they made a lot of noise taking main. And so they put 3 there, and then the whole team stalls out because they realized that they're running into a stacked site. And they don't have a plan B. And so either they run back and they have to run into someone who's cleared all of the rest of the map and is pushed up, or they plow into a site that's stacked and it's a flood retake and they die.
The problem is, I don't even think they needed a plan B, because the plan B that they had on Crowd was just to press the advantage, press the timing that they might have had, and just fight them on an uneven ground where they might not be ready for it. And well, they missed their opportunity time and time and time and time again.
100%. I feel like if Wood had done what they did and they just kept moving forward, even into the 3-person site, I think they win that more than they lose. Certainly more than they did out of what just happened. I certainly I think
multiple rounds before that too. It's applicable to the exact same thing.
I think they were maybe a little too they kind of treaded the no man's land, right? Like I feel like they either needed to play that slower and more conservative, or they kind of needed to run it down on them, play paper X, right? And I feel like they kind of tried to play this middle ground that kind of caught them out.
Yeah, maybe it ultimately did come down to it because they had the util for it, but they just didn't really have that go button. It might have just been the overconfidence and the underconfidence, just not being willing to just send it through. I mean, you only had Teklo as the battering ram for that. Besides the util, no other bias to throw it in and just be like, okay, let's just frag out instead.
Yeah,
instead
but
you
I
have
mean, you have a lot
on the
of
bottom going double negative with the Tejo, and it's like,
yeah, you have a ton of area clear and denial with that Tejo as well. That you should be able to take some map control there. But
exactly, I agree. But Amara,
the way they did, and they don't play as proactive
hey,
as they
can
did.
you go back like 5 seconds with that because you you cut out.
Sorry, I was gonna say on the other side, MIBR played fantastic. I feel like if they weren't as proactive as they were in re-clearing that empty space, recognizing very quickly how Wood was playing that attack side, as well as being very confident and playing very well as a team, right? They were very quickly throwing their retake utility, flooding out as a team, and the whole team was fragging out, right? I mean, you had that Odin that was getting massive value. You had Neon running in with the stun and just like making chaos, and I think kind of scaring Wood in a lot of instances. The Basil op, right, was fantastic. It did so much work, whether that was holding a site, getting them before they could even get to site, and creating that situation where Wood is stalling out, or even when he's fully clearing the other side of the map and sitting in their spawn opping them, right? Like, just I think they played fantastic on the other side of it, right? As much as we can point the finger at, perhaps a very one-dimensional attack side from Wood, MIBR capitalized on it, right? They did everything they needed to do to win those rounds.
Exactly. They played into their hand pretty much. And I mean, it's not even just the consistency that was Basil's up. You had JP going double positive here. You had Lazy bring out the Odin for some reason. Maybe after seeing how Caleb destroyed them on Pearl with his Odin, maybe it's like, hey, why not just whip it out? And frankly speaking, it got a lot of value, all things considered. It might not show on the kill feed, but it was there. 3 first bloods there, just averaging out completely. You definitely had a lot of value going through that. And all in all, I mean, you're bringing it to Haven now, which might honestly go in their favor again. Unless they decide to have an aggressive linchpin that isn't just Teklo. You need that 1-2 punch if you're Wood. And I don't know if they're going to use that on Haven whatsoever.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, I must leave. So,
look, we appreciate your observing. We appreciate your analysis.
I wish I could stay for map 3, but
look, if it's glue in
happy wife, happy life,
Exactly.
I prefer not to get murdered here.
So real.
She knows where I sleep. So.
Shit.
All right. Good luck, guys. Enjoy map 3.
Thank you. So, Linus, are you stepping in, observing?
Map 3. Yeah.
Wait, so you're producing, you're going to be observing, and then you're probably going to be the main color voice here, unless Toxic wants to chime in. Shit. Triple threat here. No wonder you're my Pookie.
Doing what H does every week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We do what's got to be done here on Prod.
The fucking furry chud. Fuzzy chud, sorry.
Yeah. But you guys raised some really good points. I mean, if we go back to map 1 and we were asking why the Waylay works so well on Wood, I think it's because, like, most of their game plans is just 5-man rush a site, right? And then so when we see on Pearl, we see, them hesitate on their executes. And so they just stall out. You're driving a car, you put it in neutral, it's not fucking going anywhere, right? You just gotta pedal to the metal, send it. It's not a bad game plan. like per se, if you actually commit to it every round. But the moment you stop, like you step off the gas, you're gonna go backwards.
Exactly. And I feel like if they did at least still go all gas, no brakes, even with the comp they had on Pearl, I think they would have at least had a couple more successful rounds there. But I guess it's just because he didn't have that 1-2 punch with the Waylay Yoru that they just weren't confident enough for it. I guess in a way that kind of bodes that, okay, Snowfall might need to take another aggressive or just front of the spear role here in this map going into Haven. At least you would want to hope so. Because I think at this point, both maps are quite clear night and day that they need someone to be that aggressive linchpin. Like, or else it's just all for naught. Wait, what? Wait, Genji has to go because it's map. Oh, no.
Are we losing a player?
Are we losing Genji as well? Oh, fuck.
Is this the first tie in PCMT history?
The first tie. Oh my! Can we get him out? Yo, who the fuck can we get for that? Wait, who the fuck? Do we have to figure out a fucking sub? Oh my!
Is this the first forfeit?
This can't be a forfeit. No. I'm gonna try to ping out Angus. I don't even know if Angus is here. What the fuck can I do for this? Let me see what I can find here. Where's the Oh god. Not the teams on player stats. I think I need Angus's stats for this if I want to figure this out. Who the hell can possibly do this? I'm just trying to see if there's generally anything I can do. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell is happening here.
Genji is a higher rated player, so rather unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the ranking here. Where is this here?
I mean, at best, you get someone of the same rank. At worst, you just get someone who's like gold, silver, who's available to play.
So where is it? Oh, I'm just trying to find it. So Genji.
Linus, it's your time. It's your time to shine.
Ah, well, I'm producing.
You're producing,
Of
you're at
course.
desk, you're color casting, you're playing the game.
Let's go.
Rated player. Who the fuck is available for this? Okay, I'm gonna just add people.
Nah, well, I
Tony, Pavel, size.
I'd be careful about just adding a bunch of
Any
people.
of you sub in real quick for Genji. Because I'm looking at it right now. They're all the 600 players, so that's what I'm adding at here at least. If not, then I mean there's like 620s and 580s. Because if I go up to 620, it's pretty much Abstract, Angus, Pi, 580, like Amiable. Yeah, do they want to steal out Basil or Thighs? That's crazy. Oh wait, that's all the 580s. Oh shit. Like, especially because Angus isn't here, like, right now, clearly. I don't know. We've never had this situation happen, so we don't even know what the ruling is here. We've never had this happen, so I don't know if we want to just postpone map 3 or not.
EMEA Tech Pause. We wait for tomorrow.
AMA attack must be actually wins Lamar. That is crazy. Jets. I mean, even still, I feel like if it was moved over to tomorrow, this map 3, I feel like there's still at least going to be like a handful of subs, I feel. Yeah, and that's mainly why. Wow. Maybe Amara had the hindsight because there might not even be a map 3 today. That's crazy. The precog is actually crazy. Obviously, no immediate response from anybody that he's pinged, so it's difficult. Let me take a look at the rulebook then, just to see if there's anything about this in there. not that.
I'm gonna pull out the rule book.
I'm just trying to consider what's going on here. Give me that. That's that. That's off the start though.
Yeah, it's the game getting delayed, unfortunately, was the cause of this. There was enough time allotted, but people have very busy schedules, so the game getting delayed, it puts it down to 2 hours instead of 3, and people run out of time.
I mean, my skim through came up with nothing, but I'm also just lightly reading through. I'm just not sure if there's anything post. I mean, there's still technically time for them to find anything. Otherwise, this probably will have to likely be up. I don't even know.
Who delayed the game?
Would have been on Wood's End. Because Genji had to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like it only mentions forfeit really if it's like the start of the game. I'm not sure if it really mentions anything like after maps because things run very far. I mean, actually, has there? I swear, I feel like there has been a scenario where there was one map played a following day, but I'm honestly not too sure.
Game
No,
delayed
okay,
by
so
an hour to allow Andruby and Genji to play on time. And Genji's leaving early.
Yeah.
So that might be a
Oh, yeah.
misprint, or I'm confused. They're not on
No,
the same
that was
team.
for that was for yesterday when they moved it initially from 7 to 8 Eastern.
Valentia, was it not Koi that played that game that went past 12?
I mean, we probably played past 12, but it was more
think
so
so.
because our games are set like late at night. That's why.
That's technically a new day.
Technically a new day, but it's still like all happening consecutively.
No. My narrative stays intact.
I mean, I don't know what the... I'm not getting
Yeah,
a very
no,
good...
because really just
This
the
is why you
rulings that
need
I'm-
specific team
Yeah.
captains that can just make these calls. Because I'm not getting a clear answer from either of these teams.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is also there's just nothing in the rule book that goes on for like something when you can't field after the match has started.
All right, we do have
Especially because
K-Dag
also,
in the lobby.
yeah. Wait, who do we have for this? Wait, what the fuck? K-Dag is here? Wait, what the fuck?
The rule book
Wait.
does clearly state that they cannot be over the peak
the
rank,
same
but
or
they can
lower
be
rank as the team
under.
okay
Yeah.
with creating ranked imbalances in favor of the other team. With at least 3 of the original roster.
So if Wood okayed
Would be,
K-Dag, then we could go ahead and play.
I mean, if they're okay with playing with the rank disparity, I think that's okay.
Oryx Kato?
I just don't know if there's anything that has to happen like in my BR's end to make up for that rank disparity. I'm honestly not sure.
No. They don't have to do it. Well, it's on Wood to
Well, they're ready.
make their roster, right?
So K-Dag will be subbing for Gen G. But I don't have an R yet
is-
from
They're
MIBR,
probably
despite
just
the
still
fact
at
that
least a
they've
moment
had
to
10
talk, but it may be
years.
difficult, yeah. I guess K-Dag, I mean, you're swapping out an Ascendant player for a Platinum Diamond Peak player.
K-Dag's gone.
But, yeah. I mean,
Sizable.
maybe sizable way, huh?
Sizable could fit.
Oh, got one. Ideally, if you can sub, it would be appreciated. Over K-Dag due to rank disparity. Okay, I guess we're getting insizable at this point.
Egg joins just to get kicked.
I need to have
I mean,
I need to have prod rules about this as well. How long will production wait on a team to field the sub before they call off the broadcast?
like,
It's
I
15
kinda get
minutes,
the
though.
precedence.
Yeah, no, it's not been that long. I'm being dramatic. We've waited longer.
Wait, they need to
less.
figure out who they're subbing, because right now...
Why,
Okay, I think they want K-Dag.
like, Sizable's
K-Dag's
willing to
already
play,
in.
just needs a minute, but it's like, that's literally the whole thing. What? They're willing to
We'll toss
take
it over
K-Dag
to a
over
break.
Sizable.
Sorry, viewers.
Well,
We'll be back.
yeah, we'll just take a minute with this. It was probably better than actually picking up Sizable, because
Alright,
I
we're
would have
back.
had it, but no, like, K-Dag is willing to send it. Which, I mean, you get a test through Linus. Like,
So what
you
you're
can
saying
test
is that K-Dag is better than Sizable.
maybe for what they wanted.
I
it
hear you,
probably
I
made more
hear you.
sense.
Alright.
It probably just made more sense with the roles that they wanted to go for. That's the only thing I can really think of.
Regardless,
Official
we
Plat
now
TFA.
have K-Dag subbing in for Gen G.
Yeah,
So,
regardless, we still got
for
something
a
in here.
third map. Not the first time this has
No,
happened where somebody is
Oh,
not subbed
here.
for the entire matchup, though. So, actually not that strange.
Yeah.
A little bit of a rank disparity, but I can speak from first-hand experience. K-Dag is a goat.
Yeah, you can
In the
attest to that,
server.
Mr. EMEA coach.
I've seen the Neon on Haven as well. I think this could push
Okay,
them
who
over
would
the
you
line.
Who would you rather glaze? Would you rather glaze your teammates or Silas?
Or who?
Silas.
Oh, Silos?
Yeah, your
I
other
can
goat.
glaze them both at the same time.
What
I mean, you
happens
can
if
glaze.
EMEA
I
plays JDG in
mean,
the
They're-
playoff?
never mind.
They're goats for different reasons.
Yeah, Yeah, what I mean, I'm sure you've only got.
Well, yeah, what happens when EMEA plays JDC? What happens?
But they already did. I thought no.
True.
I'm pretty sure.
Is
No,
there
yeah,
like a
EMEA won
conflict
that
of
out
interest on
before.
both sides?
It wasn't
Yes.
a conflict
Cutting
of
through.
interest, I think, at that point, because Linus wasn't with EMEA. at
Yeah,
that
no,
point.
but like playoffs where it matters even more.
I mean, we'll get to that when it actually happens.
I tell my team to just chill.
Already, they're just going for it. Someone's taking out JP. They're just full sending it in. They're getting taken in favor. The base on the side.
remaining.
He just gets to it late. And only able to get one off that. They just sending it down. All right, you know what? Some faith is restored. They're willing to just go at it and just fight them on their level. Which probably is what they need to do here. I mean, given that it's the attack, it's a lot easier than a defense, but if that's the pace they want to go at, and they think it's the win con, then I'd rather trust that than them going complacent again. Much rather this than complacency.
Toxic will be
There's only
Placing
hopefully filling more of the color on this. I will.
yeah,
be observing.
yeah. Anybody who wants to chime in aside from my yap, please. I don't care who, just anybody, please. I'll give you time to breathe. I mean, these guys don't want to let the other team breathe at all because they're just going in, but then Basil's just letting him walk in. And he's able to get away as well. Full of sight here, but Snowfall fighting and killing him. Ruby there.
Spike planted.
No
I think there's just so with you from both here. But they're still having to rotate. Oh, they still have to just reflood in with all just pistols. They picked up one ghost unless JP popped in, but it's just random bandits.
Go, go,
Spotted
go.
out there, but are they willing to pound through?
Last player
Both of
standing.
them? That's crazy. I did not think we would get Basil there. Spaceman at a 1v4.
Die.
That's one down. But just line to send and just all for naught there. Some fair economic damage there, especially with those pistols going in, but they still have a Bulldog, Bucky, and Stinger bringing into this round 3. They did pick up the Bulldog especially, because that did drop. I feel like they honestly want to go aggressive again. Buying up a second Stinger with this too? No, same weaponry, just a Sheriff and a Phantom going into this. Against full rifles here. And I think I might be able to take a full stop to this. And we're going to run into at least Basil here on the peak node. He gets 2 for 5! Oh my. Disastrous if you're... Would you at least want to get a trade out or lose less, but... No, the call is just immediately pivot over to B. Try to fight anything you can. But you peek him in Teklo.
Last player
no
standing.
smoke there. And there's just nothing to help out with it.
Fungus ass observer.
No. I mean, everything happened so fast, so it's just like, you know. Everything happening so fast, they won't hear me say I'm gay. I'm not. But you get the idea.
Yo, someone cook that.
No, don't do that. Okay. Full gun round here. Although they are saving late armors. 3 late armors here from MIBR. But then again, what does it matter? Because nobody's taking advantage of it with bandits or outlaws. So I guess it's moot. It's just walking out towards garage again. Towards B. I mean, Basil's just holding A just straight up. And I mean, sure, they have to worry about C long, but surely lazy. Fast enough, and that's just bringing through. Bring out some damage, but that's it on both ends here. Actually, he's ignored him. He's 1 HP. But at least they've been ready for the rotate. But then Basil's good to at least find Duncan on the flank. But do they expect the second? No, and Druby gets Snowfall as well. They're tucked towards back, and they can't get out.
One enemy
The
remaining.
blind, the stun, everything going in. Nailed it on through. It was effortless from MIBR. You gave them all the space to just rotate through, surround them on B.
Flawless.
That's why you need to take a bit of map control before just taking any of that B. Or else you're just going to get suffocated. That's the first gun round in favor of MIBR. Also, more or less sort of equaled out here. Basil has Dimensional Drift. Spaceman 1 away from the Sova ult, and Snowfall on the other end with the not dead yet. That's pretty much it. They can use these ults in the economy to just to just go further momentum on at least 2 rounds now. We'll need to have some amount of response here. The first step is that they want to suffocate towards A.
They just keep running it down every round.
Yeah, they just want to just go full in. All gas, no breaks here. There's the linchpin in. I mean, you've got K-Dag out here with the Bucky, ready to go in. Going in with the rest of the team. But it's whiffed, but it's still
Spike
hit.
down A.
Oh, the Plat
unfortunate.
not able to get the one there. I thought Lazy honestly TP'd into the smoke and was going to get, like, killed by someone else, but...
Last player standing.
Did he realize
That's
his TP was back
crazy.
there? Oh, no. Guys in a 1v2 has Spike, and one of them is...
Lazy is super
one
low.
shot.
Yeah, Thighs is 45 HP, so
Brant, you're in your fucking sting
just
right.
shock dart the corner,
destroy
bro.
Lazy.
Just shock dart the
Do it.
corner.
Dart it off the wall, please. I mean, it just depends on who's faster here first. Yeah, no, that peak was in Lazy's favor completely. Oh, that's so unfortunate. They made that at least decent, like considering their economy. It just kind of fell towards the end there.
Yeah, it's super
not in their
scrappy off the
favor.
site.
Exactly. I mean, you gave enough for JP to get the overdrive up. Otherwise, Thighs does have his own Hunter's Fury. And now with this 4x here, I mean, it
I
seems
will
like
say-
MAPR have the. Oh no!
I
they
just
make
wanna
that
I just wanna
they
shout
make
out real
C.
quick. Snowfall, K-Dag, and Teklo are all players on the new Premier team.
That's crazy.
And none of them are on the same team in the tournament.
But they found out the off there. He's staying though. Now he's keeping
Spike
away.
down,
But gets
C.
Duncan actually. And Teklo got spotted by the tag as well. Sure, they might have the snipe, but it seems like they want to flood in fast.
I don't know.
I don't think that drone catches
Drone really
Teklo,
appears.
but Lazy's ready for it. Completely ready.
Go, go.
All these ults being invested into. It's a panic on the site. Maybe not the disco. Yeah, Basil. Will he just go over the
remaining.
up?
You had your fun.
But now the trains are going down.
enemy remaining.
2v1 here. K-Dag saving things. And Snowfall goes to grab one Spaceman. Oh. The over-aggressiveness from MIVR and the lack of...
I thought Snowfall was
Rifle
on the other
weaponry.
team.
The overheat moment from MIBR allows
Go,
Wood
go, go.
to equalize things. I mean, they invested 2 of their ults. They kept in the overdrive. They have the Into the Shadows. That's it. Honestly, I think the ult economy now going in favor of Wood here. Because you have your own overdrive. 2 away from the lockdown and 2 away from the mental drift there too. If you can string around this next one, you can break their economy and their ults.
Just quick and
Theoretically,
mid,
at
but
least.
controls on the extremities.
Exactly, you're giving them all the
MIBR.
space. They're just walking up A and C.
Yeah. Duncan going back to hold the line a little bit, but
Hold the line, but then look who's he's gonna back into it. He just gets tied by Basil.
well played. Holding a crossfire all the way in
They
spawn.
want to go aggressive, but go, K-Dag. Walks into 3 people.
Oh, the overswing.
Razor good for the Thighs gets 2. You're trying to go aggressive for a second or a third, but that's
Yeah.
why you don't let them walk in on you.
Spike down A.
Now they're
Guys in a
pincered
1v2 again.
slightly.
You're not necessarily checkmated. You have some room to move here. But MIBR have just completely frozen in place.
It's like a timing through C-Link is probably the best call here, but the assumption is probably that JP is close to where he is.
No, I think he's worried more about where Spaceman is because he has to be CT and he's hunting for it. He has a chance. He's about to spot the cape if he's...
He's clearing all the way from Spaceman. It's just
30
not
seconds
out
left.
there.
One
Time.
enemy remaining.
There it is.
4 for Thighs here.
It
Now,
was still
now
going for
JP
C.
could definitely be anywhere, so any prior assumptions.
Could be anywhere. He's going to
Revealing
hear it.
area.
Thighs, though, on for the ace.
Spike planted.
You want to play this 8 bullets in the
All the
chamber.
devices. Slow and gets the ace!
Is there no one left?
We're just going to give him the time there, JP. I'm not going to say popping the overdrive might have been the round seeker to just destroy the pace, destroy the crosshair, but left it down to the 1v1. You still had to guess, and while Thighs was good for it, all 5. The heroics here from their initiator player.
Very
Thighs
unfortunate. It
stepping up
started
when they need it the most.
so well for MIBR, but they just lose control towards the end there. separated in a 2v1. So well played Thighs, clearing spawn,
Standing ahead.
able to collect that final kill for the A's.
And now they want to go fast A again, and they've already caught out spacing here. Stunned up. Ooh, you get one with the stun, but all you get. There's still two left inside, and Basil taking out. Don't get again on the flank. Already rotated over again, but they pause again.
And Druby looking
The pausing
to
was their detriment, but
perhaps
they
fill the
want at
space,
least
but
re-clear.
he just wants
Yeah,
to
they're finally
go.
trying to at least fill the space, just not off a body. But that's fine for the rotates. They don't know Basil's already here.
They're still in a very uncomfortable
trade up-
position.
They are treating out their utility, though. They did use the paranoia. And they're walking up. But that smoke is going to get down relatively soon, surely. Teklo popping, just clicking out short completely, but no,
Spike
the spike, it
down
goes
A.
down. Raises
Last
one.
player
He gets
standing.
the second one, too.
Now he's alone. He's able to grab this spike. But
just
where are
running
you
him
gonna
down.
go?
Once again, with the passiveness, they go frozen. Just let them go all in. I think they had the time there to at least do something there, but it was so disconnected from the drift that they just press in through. They were just waiting it out, but then you just give enough time for them and they just take the advantage if they're on IVR. And now you're on a very broken buy here. Hamburger. I mean, it's not a spaghetti, but you know what? I'll take what I can get here.
Time to jump.
Not a great buy here, but the ult economy on both ends here. If you're careful, you can swing this in your favor. First, you have to flush Basil up here.
They gotta be aware. I mean, he's played this angle every
the only
time, but the
clear for the
recon's not
sides.
gonna clear him, so gonna have to do it with the drone.
Which they are already ample ready for.
No.
But they
So
don't
the timing,
track it!
but he runs
What is
into
the timing?
Duncan.
Duncan gets an advantage this time! They do take out K-Dog on the other side, but that's both C players taken out. Now they just have to retake in a 5v4, or 3v4,
Spike
sorry.
planted.
Teklo could be in a compromised position if he's not careful. He gets spotted out!
Sees the pixel.
3v3. Ults maybe being invested now?
Blinding.
Paranoia into the shadows. Just to cause chaos, but JP
It's
dies!
ready.
Citizen at least trading it out, but you're on 4 HP. But the
Shut
reflank, do they expect it? I think they do. On each
Last
side, they
player
flush out
standing.
both. And now it's down to Lazy. They know he's on the flank.
Oh, the shot dart.
He gets tucked up by both shots and walked.
Too much util to deal with there. Very
And he
unfortunate.
doesn't even know he's walking into it either. He has his smoke cut up. He had no idea he was getting chunked up by Util.
The ethereal realm.
That's as I was saying. They had the ultimates and the weaponry to make that doable. And well, I'm part of some lucky timing as well, and getting both of the anchor players there. The only thing they don't have going advantage in this is the ult economy. Basil off of one, otherwise every ult except for the Omen ult.
I mean, the ults are
But they're just
identical.
running down C
Off
again.
barrier
Shut
drop
that.
going into this round.
But they want to
C-
take advantage again. Basil gets the first pick again.
C's actually empty.
Not even keeping away again. He fakes it instead. They're keeping the pressure up. He knows they're going to keep the pressure going again, but he's ready for it.
Oh, he's gonna be
Go
back into
timing.
the smoke.
Down to get
Spike
Duncan
down.
again. And gets size as well. 3 in the round.
Flawless.
That laser cleans up the 2. No ace for you this time, Basil.
Anti-flash, but just not able to snap back and get the kill.
And they don't use
Basil
any
with 3.
ults into that round either. There's 8 ults going into this round here. I don't think Wood are going to use any given how low their econ is. They could, but even considering... Well, round 12 is just going to be an alt round. I don't know what else to tell you guys, folks. Surely. Unless something terribly goes wrong
Cutting
here,
through.
and they're just able to run it
Try not
down
to
and
die.
clear it out. I don't know. Looking towards A, but
So
no,
again,
they decide to go garage again.
They want that grass control. This time, going
control,
towards
even
B,
though
but this
Abel's
is where
good
the
for
stack
one.
is.
But JP's ready for it, already ahead of it. And Kaden was over aggressive to it. The spacing was off, but then JP smothered by the Spectre and frenzies. Stingers. B-side stairs and Snowfall actually taking an aggressive position here. Hold in line. I don't know if you saw Basil. But they're investing the lockdown to flush them out. Basil's ready to take a fight here. Wasn't ready for the tiny. You spot talking out again. Trying to grab a gun. They're all locked on invested. TP, what is going on here? Now just a 2v1. Both players are detained. And Druby
doesn't check the corner.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
If I
but the
died
crosshair
right
placement
now.
is good.
There's no time
So
though.
funny.
There's no time.
Thrifty.
That's thrifty.
They-
round.
Another
Nice.
thrifty round for Wood. You don't save it in. I don't know
Last
how that
round
money is.
before
No,
the
they're
switch.
fine. Both teams are fine.
Last round of the half.
Maybe a piece of Utah that's not there? No. Okay, Spaceman has full Utah. Okay. That's what I was really just looking at. Oh, my. But they invested 2 important ults going into that. Hell, it doesn't even matter if Andruby's halfway back up. You're not getting it. You're not getting an ace to win the round and use your lockdown. Nah, that'd be OD. No, it's on the momentum here of Wood.
Revealing area.
They can get aggressive off this. They've already sent Spaceman off. But they're still wanting to hold down into the site. 3 strong. Even though they have to face a full rasp of 5. And how many ults on that end? Trying out all the drones they know. It just depends on when they want to press go. They're ready for it, but you're blinded up if you're K-Deg! And they get the 2 they need! Still probably able to trade out 1, but you're stunned! Not to get forced out.
My turn.
And they have to just spray down everything from short. It's just going back and forth
player
again. It's getting whiffy. And now it's a 2v1. Snowfall back in this round. Surely they realize that it's a flank, right? They will know after the... Oh. They know now.
Definitely now.
But he has the dimensional threat in full util here. Minus CP. Just trying to flash out 1 if you can help it.
Yeah, that's all the util gone now, so only the alt left. And I mean, what? How do you plan to use
He's wanting to
it?
stick it. He wants to stick it.
Able to get
But he
half
double
of
swing at the perfect time!
Well
Snowfall
played.
with 3 in the round to bring things back after you lost the first 2.
Switching sides.
Heroics there to make a 7-5 happen in favor of Wood.
This is getting super scrappy here, Alliance. Holy shit.
Yeah, what ahead by 2 rounds now. Going.
No, the aggressiveness
the
has just
second
been their
half.
boon
I
here.
am out.
But the thing is, what are they going to do on the defense now? Do you still want to try and get aggressive? What is your plan here?
Turn out. Bot coming back.
Thing.
Out of charges. Turn out. Placing swarm grenade.
No, it
This
is
is a-
Haven
this is a
on
possible.
attack, so if you can work the map well, you can get a lot of
Which surely
1v1s.
they can do, yeah. I mean, they
Just
won't be as
whittle
one-dimensional in
down.
their attack as Wood. It just depends on if they can win these rounds out. Much for both of them, frankly.
Teklo going for the same sort of C play that Basil was going for on the first half, but
But now they're baiting out instead. They might send some mutual in, but no, they want to go heavy. Gosh, that road tape. Oh, the TP taken there by Teklo. But at least it buys the
C site's empty.
taking it slow, but they're all ready for it. Yeah, and K-Dog gets the first one! And when it gets a flank at the very least. And they're basically ready for this flood through. It's smoke! Not good!
Spike planted.
K-Dog does go down, but it's still a 4v3 in favor. The shock dart's doing damage, taking out 1 HP. And he's down as well!
1 enemy remaining.
Andrew pieces to 2 or 3 people in Snowfall with the frenzy. Wins out against Spaceman. No 6-7 here today, folks. We're going up 5-8 here. Another pistol win here. A much-needed pistol win for the momentum of Wood.
3. I don't even know why I said 3. I mean, 3 round differential, I suppose, but pistol round garnered 4, wooden fence, and this is what they're going to want. Both maps 1 and 2 were super close. If Wood can just put some space between themselves and MIBR round-wise, take this 3rd map.
Yes, they're fond of losing.
It'll be a lot easier.
Lineups. They've got 4 bandits going up against 4 not full armors, pretty much. This might get very scary if they get the wrong picks here. Snowfall, you have the Bucky, so you're not going to peek out, but just show your head and you are done for.
Looks like
Never mind, nobody even going short. It's
yeah,
just
they're not
full
going to
stack,
go short.
4.
This is questionable.
But you're already walking down, though, if you're Teklo. Sure, the alarm bot gets sprung, but... And now, the jump peek there, too. There's something out. Do they go in now?
Take this.
All gas here. Yeah,
stalled
Basil
out.
TP's in, but they just get up. But you at least get K-Dag caught alone in the sight. Isolated that race.
Fuck, he just whittling down
Guy's
that
getting another
HP.
crazy shot there. But this weaponry is still going to his
Down
advantage. He's trying to aggressively find anything. He's trying to find any value here. But they're still getting
Last
smothered in the
player
sight.
standing.
Ah, goes for the
Spike's
blow.
still-
Remaining.
But he's able to get
The
one puts it
bandits.
into a 1v1.
And you have the spike. You hear the runaway.
Only has slightly more HP. Goes for
He's
the
expecting the
brain
wraparound. That's why
play.
he's pushing down short.
Shadows traveling.
See, here's a
30
peek.
seconds
Comes
left.
down, You hear that though.
lazy nose now.
I mean, they're both one shot.
Yeah.
Shocked out in play. Disrotate. Depending on the timing. You hear it now? Doesn't tap yet.
Dice
And you
here.
have your
10
sonar
seconds
back.
left.
Sonic Dart is here. And the shock.
The fake teleport.
What the hell? He wants to push through the smoke that he placed there, actually.
And Spaceman's
He's
going
holding
heaven.
through.
Sorry, thighs.
Who gets the oppressive peek first? Does he jump out?
Scanning ahead.
Surely not optimal with low HP, but get the drop.
Press like that, but he has the peek advantage there. Yeah. Lazy clutching it up with 4 in the round total. The bandit's proving fruitful, but incredibly costly for Wood. Oh.
Lazy leading the board. The 2.0 KD and 10 assists as well. So putting the team on his back for that round anyways with the 4K. Able to clutch it out. And this
One
is
away
what
from the end of
MIBR
the
need.
too. Yeah, and they're willing to just run it down C. I would say like I don't think it's a terrible buy here if you're Wood, but I mean Teklo's having to face 4 with a bandit here. You won't have as much advantage going to this like MIBR in last
Now
round.
when he's just gonna go for the god
When
no
you hit one
until
to one,
used, then yeah, it's
Had to
getting
spray down, no TP setup, I think, either. And they just full sprinted down speed. Duncan can't do much besides just give it the fight here. You gotta play the retake here if you can't help it. I mean, what can you do here with just a bulldog and some pistols?
So many bodies seen, but
Three
not a
points here out
clean
of
shot.
KJ's here. And here we trying so hard to stay alive and take Garage, but then they just want to find a fight here, but they're not being given it yet. And the retakers just flood into them.
Bullseye.
But the
Last
point
player
advantage.
standing.
And now it's down to the bulldog with 1v3. Never mind. Let it go at it, but not ready for the box. Yeah. Almost equalizing things up, 7-8. Now you at least have a buy here for Wood, but both teams, frankly, on such low econ that it can be anybody's sway rounds here. You don't have much going into this. You have the End of the Shadows now, but you also have the Dimensional Drift if you're Teklo on the side of Wood. That's essentially what you have to work with here. Unless Wood are able, or MIBR are able to farm a few more of these ults here, the momentum can swing either way here.
Once again, fighting for grass on these rifle rounds, something both of these teams like to do, but actually this time, no opposition from the defense.
Oh, they're not pushing the damage. They're just wanting the full set in to get real fast here. Finds enough time for them to be able to fight there, but still able to catch a base with the TP! And gets JP! The 1-2 punch completely in space from the rest of the team. That just helps them completely. They have to emergency pivot. But Teklo's ready for it now, able to get the 1. He's just playing the advantage at this point now.
One enemy remaining.
Get paid up, but it's just the 1. Spaceman getting the 2. Duncan getting a little overzealous. The K-Dag can't shut it down, but half HP for Spaceman.
Yeah, Spaceman aware of where thighs could be playing. Snowfall nowhere
Got
near.
spotted. He spotted him for a second. Saw the outline. But now it's time for Spaceman to play the 1v2 out here. Only issue is they're going into the C side when both players are reasonably nearby.
He's able to clutch
30
his
Perhaps
seconds
stuff.
not dead
left.
yet as well. So Sofa can just bait his life if he really wanted to.
Yeah, he's low anyways, so
He's on default plant spot. He's ready to just get shot here. What are you, Chili? You're
Plat.
dead.
That's Wood. They stop MIBR from tying it up.
It's over.
It's a good effort there from
decisively
Spaceman.
just winning
But
that round out too. Snowfall, able to just take the fight there and just win them out.
I mean, if Spaceman ace clutches there, you got to be kicking yourself if you're Wood. No way you're
Very
allowing that
much
to
so.
happen.
No, you're not letting the Sovas each have an ace clutch there. That's not happening. Surely not, no. Snowfall topping the leaderboard now, barely with 18 kills now. He wants to make this. He wants to make this count. He wants this to win so badly for his team. To keep them alive in PCMT. To give them a chance. And
battle
make
of the
it playoff.
controllers.
With 2 subs! With 2 subs! Tickler just ripping it off the bat, the dimensional drift, spotting out 2 of them, at least spotting out 3 at bare minimum.
Yeah.
But
Nose
the
grass
Duncan's
is
ready for it with
empty,
the
so
judge! Trying to run it down! Only good for 1, but they're buying the chaos. They know that they're not there, so it's just a smoke screen. They're buying the rotations, but Teklo knew. Slowly walking through. Thighs, there could be a timing here with Spaceman. That timing's in favor of Spaceman! But Snowfall able to get the extremity there, so they can make it in time. 3v3 retake here. Ult's in favor of MIBR though.
Spike planted.
But they're ready to just press on through. The aggressiveness again! You're able to get 1 for K-Dag!
Last
Do you trade it out? No, no! And Ruby's good for both! You try and get the Hell player out, but no. Not even close. 8 to 9 here. Oh. These rounds are getting so close, down to the wire here. And the ult economy, essentially... You've essentially got almost all your ults here for your MIBR. Meanwhile, the not dead yet, the overdrive, 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. But it's down to a broken buy as well.
And that round a little different from previous rounds. Instead of fighting for grass, they leave it entirely open and fight for the extremities on both sides. And JP making it all the way up to back of C and getting a pick.
Which was just a smoke screen, but I thought they knew. But even still, still not a very committed position. I assume he has to use the not dead yet here. That or he can at least just get the 1, maybe 2. I'm not sure if they expect it though.
Nice with the shoulder.
With the
kick.
Bucky
This is
at
good
that.
bait. Oh,
but it
Joe
doesn't
does
spawn him! It
not
doesn't
clear.
spawn him!
Oh, but whiffs! Oh,
He
the
still gets
correction is good. Can actually get
But
the
can you get out
gun
your
upgrade
teammates
here.
to help you? Takes a little bit chunking down, but it seems like they're already ready to pivot towards B. It's just down to Duncan holding it down solo in sight. Seems like they're ready to press through. He's on a 4-8. I just realized. They're not thinking, but Duncan's still dead!
Spike down B.
But Teklo able to get the air off, I think. Yeah! But then reloading.
Like I never left.
All the else going
Last
through if you
player
would.
standing.
But they're not ready for it. Dies in another 1v2.
Spike
In the
planted.
spike, you heard him.
1 enemy
Good
remaining.
for 1.
A little disjointed there. Eyes going back for more.
But not ready for it. It's Ruby with 4 in the round. Equalizing it. All 5 ults for MIBR going into this next round.
I had to
Still
speak.
decently broken there too.
I had to say
But you're going to-
something, and now we're in a tie, 9 to 9. But as you said previously, full ult here for the attackers, so 2 or 3 rounds where they can pull ahead.
Exactly, they use a momentum right here. They're trying to save off this bleeding, but this
Don't
might be a little
overthink it.
overzealous with
That's
Wood.
my
A Bucky and 4 rifles going into this. You're going down
Yeah,
broke
Snowfall
with
once
this.
again with the Bucky, but this time on the C site.
If you can make this at least close, even with the ults, that would help so much. But Tackler just gets peeked out, just trying to take a timing after seeing it, but no, the full stack is there.
Gotta go.
The full 5.
Who's next?
You should run.
And they're just over-investing the ults here, that's fine.
Gotta
You
go.
let that happen, you play the retake out here. Maybe there's a chance you can make out here with a 5v4 retake. They don't get over-aggressive this time, at least, if you're MIBR. So there is some momentum here. Not giving up your lives away. Spraying it through. I don't think you want to use the Sova ult in this. Just find what picks you can get. Sova just trying to be the pincer again with the Bucky. Doesn't even pick out lazy. They don't know. They don't know. They at least take out the Hell player. The TP.
Last player
A
standing.
little overzealous. But now it's Duncan in a 1v3.
Ah, yeah.
You need to make this count. Either save your gun. No, they just run out
Basil
already.
had shot a
They're
player
giving it up
in the
already. There
back
was a
from
chance,
B,
actually.
so But then takes the TP, so Duncan was worried that he was getting flanked.
Not even just, but I mean, you have to save
Good
the
map
gun there.
control.
You don't take that risk. You could have just ghost diffused on them. He could have just pulled a Magnum. But realizing everything, just a mind game, just going in favor.
It would be a crazy gamble to think they had all left the site, so reasonable.
I mean, he would have heard if he didn't leave immediately, but that's besides the point. More
Now,
per host
3
on these
ults
back and forth.
still for the attacker, so should be another round in their favor. Get them up
Duncan
to
is
11.
2 away from the lockdown
Time
here.
out.
It's the next closest ult here. You're just going with the lost bonus, just trying to just at least have rifles in this with
Placing
the
swarm
lights.
grenade.
You can do that. They're not abusing that fact. The late setup here doesn't really matter. They're just running off first, just seeing what they can find here first. But this fight, able to get away with their lives. Just a few tags up. But in Germany, the second piece, you see Teklo.
Meanwhile,
Oh, that trade is actually
JP.
important though. Basil getting caught out, but C is completely cleared out. Surely they're realizing now. Yeah, he picks up the gun there too, and Thighs ready to get the timing on the late lurk. Oh, Snowfall.
Spike planted.
Oh, spraying through. JP kills him on 18 HP though. A 3v3. Ult still in favor of MIBR here.
through.
Using it to make it through here. Can they flood through? Spot out 1, spot out 2. That's the blind used up here as well.
Who has a second blind, but
Too isolated.
just
But you're just bringing it down to
One
blue
enemy
lazy.
remaining. Last
1v1.
player standing.
And you're good for it if your Thighs equalize up to 10 to 10. A
well,
much needed round win. That starts to stop off the bleeding, but I think your economy is in shambles now that you won this round actually. No more lost bonus going into it. No. Do you have enough for rifles here, even on lights? On everyone but one, I think.
they will be able to buy, rifles, but Snowfall opting into that light shield. Not by
It's actually
choice,
crazy.
but
there were some shenanigans there to just buy. Someone.
all right,
buy
that
from
does
someone
get the
else, even
regen.
still, yeah. And on the other end, the only ults in play in the shadows. Overdrive here if you're MIBR, and then 1 away from the Yoru ult and lockdown. A 5-stack C here. But Teklo doesn't expect to walk out again.
I mean,
They keep going for these walkouts, but Basil's afraid to miss the shot, and they're just actively hoping they can do that. And you're gonna spray down into JP. No chance to get another spray down in
Spike
here.
planted.
5v3 retake. But you have nothing to swing through, and they want to get aggressive here too. He's Lazy holding it off, and yeah, it gets to pick off Duncan from that aggressiveness, paying off. They get super aggressive, they want to peek in. Full blinded up here on K-Deg. Thighs has to ace again. But this time, he walks into the blinds and just walk in. Spray to spray, buddy.
Silence.
1. Oh. Probably not ready for it, though.
3 for JP.
I was going back
3P
and
as I
forth
call him. J3.
J3 from Overwatch. Okay, I mean, I guess you could compare them to. They're both chuds. Lovable chuds. Lovable chuds. It's not as bad.
What do you have against JP?
Nothing. I'm just saying it's a lovable
Okay.
chud.
Alright.
At least you have these influential ults up here, but you are down to essentially a full eco now if you're Wood. Just a Spectre, 2 bandits, and a Shorty. We'll walk up. Just to at least to insert, I think they're just trying to play a contact here once again. Half the time is buying out time.
They got to be aware of the economy of the defenders here, so they're not trying to put themselves into any situations where those lighter guns, those smaller guns can get the advantage.
Okay, but they're small, but they might be powerful. That bandit's
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
crazy.
saying.
Spectre could also be crazy, but he's about to get droned off, likely spotted here.
Just got to clear your corners and be aware that they're going to be ratty.
Yeah, it spots him out. Does he TP out? No, he fakes it. But the Shock's ready. He can just chunk Johnny if he's not careful. Sonic doesn't spot him out, though. He's in a very committed spot. Can be helped, though. But then Basil on the long
They're
flank
calling
here,
it
actually.
off.
Just trying to find... Yeah, they are.
Fake teleport.
But you still get the Pico. Lazy, he's still able to
You're
get for
done.
1, and Basil gets the second. not necessarily
30
done
seconds
round,
left.
but you have all this space taken pretty much. It's still no weaponry here.
Diesel. Looking like he wants
Still
some
wants to get
more.
aggressive here. Even into these guns, he just wants the frags here. Not even able to get one, just the death. I think he wanted to farm more for his ult, and well, he's not going to get that next round, but JP with their spray down kills are crazy insane. Stunned up, that's 22 of 3. Again, with the In the Shadows and the Overground as being the two ults that they have going to this match point, series points. Yeah, they finally, a timeout taken here. A much needed timeout here. I mean, frankly speaking, the ult economy looks like it could. I mean, I'm not even stun locked. They have the ult economy going into this final stretch here. They just need to be solid with their game plan here. Whatever they talk about here, figure it out. You have the win cons in your pocket. You have it in your grasp. So ultimately, these final 2 rounds, you either make it to OT or you're out of the tournament if you're Wood. Well, it might be our fight to live another day here.
Yeah, 1 round away. What is the adjustment you make as the defense? And you have the guns this round, but you don't really have the HP as you're forced to buy 2 light shields and 2 regens. And MIBR, they've just been slamming the sights.
In the head, though? It might not really matter.
From what I've seen this match, though, I'm not expecting that.
No, everyone can just shoot in the head, I feel, at this point. If your cross-player placement is good, they just kill in the head. That's just what I've seen so far, really.
I'll return.
Default hold here, but it seems like they just want to press into grass again, at least Basil.
Yeah, not much of
Being
an
the one to just
adjustment
take
made
that first
from the
contact.
defenders.
Taking a bit towards A, the same sort of hold that they've tried doing before, but they haven't spotted anything out. Neither team have, but they're slowly inching towards A. Basil trying to take a time, but Thighs spots him out. That's
Good hold there.
huge.
Portal closed.
But you still have the 2 waiting here.
Yeah, but the main advantage, you just... Oh,
And
it's
if he gets
unfortunate
it,
JP able to
Phoenix
get a
down.
pick.
Just on the tackle in a 1v3 you
handle
has
this.
to just live inside or else he would have been swatted out. Getting all the info, at least on everyone in
Time to
sight.
jump.
Spike planted.
You've got nothing on Lazy though.
Here.
Until now, but you have to take it out. TP with Thighs takes interval with the perfect timing to take it out. They're so distracted by it now. They have to invest lockdown to get something in. Now they're facing the timing here to swat things up and they're ready to fight him again. You're holding you too!
Scatter.
The Investigator to get back in fast. They're wanting it fast. What do you do? Nothing whatsoever.
Attackers win.
A great call there, just go aggressive with the ult there, and
Don't mess with
Wood.
me.
It was nice knowing you. You still have a match or two, but CG is well played.
That will be the game. Unfortunate circumstances for Wood. Forced
They
to
still made it
play.
competitive across all 3 maps, all 3 considered.
They
I
did.
Can't just,
They did.
I have to give them their flowers even still.
I think that's the consolation you got to be looking at as well. You just have to ignore the fact that you had 2 subs in. You just have to GG go next.
I don't even think it's necessarily a player diff. I think some people are going to say it's a player diff. I don't think so. I think that's just down to macro stuff and just kind of getting timing, not holding your gun out, just a lot of the little things rather than just being, other stuff though.
I think there were definitely
all things considered, K-Deg did fine to just be that spear for them.
I think there were
especially in
things
that
that
first half,
Wood
though.
could have improved on,
I think so.
but I think it was MIBR just being better. I mean, Lazy 26 and 12, like in that last map, Basil 22 and 16. I mean, they were just running it down and getting the kills, and their map control was impeccable. The amount of times Basil or JP was all the way in back of C site or like in their spawn, you just can't be allowing that if you're Wood. And I think it was just not a great defense, to be honest, from Wood. I mean, 13-10, they made it close, but still, I just think they just weren't ready. They just weren't ready to get run at like that.
Exactly. Once I think they kind of conditioned the fact that, okay, they can kind of just run on Duncan, more or less, I feel like they were just comfortable just running it down no matter what side he could have been on, which is primarily C. But, I mean, that was more present on both halves, really, just kind of seeing what you can press in there and just making it through. And, well, the tip of the spear felt like it was everybody on fire there, that last map for MIBR. And that's what really put them over. Any heroics from either side there. If all 5 are on and just ready on the same page to just send it in, well, you take it away and you live to see another day for your MIBR.
What's your thoughts on this toxic?
I mean, credit to MIBR. They keep their playing hopes alive. Big win for them. Yeah, just after that first map, they just looked locked in. Don't know what happened. Whether, I don't know, someone took their meds or they realized that they had to win the next 2 maps to not get knocked out. They played really well.
Trying to see here who wants to interview here. Well, you should honestly pull in Lazy, but whoever wants to come on in.
Basil?
Let's see if anybody on MIBR actually wants to interview first, because they kind of just went silent.
Prod getting ghosted.
We are actually getting ghosted right now, just live as we speak. Now we're good. Spaceman wants in. Sheesh. Wait, Lucas, type me in the chat. Wait, Lazy and Spaceman?
Let's go.
I'm fucking down for both, honestly. I'm down for that, actually. I'm down for it. Where the hell is the
I'll grab it.
Are you
I'll
sending
grab
it to
it.
them right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, send it to them. Thank you, Pookie, for working fucking overtime and a half, whatever the hell this was, taking on every single role possible in this series. Like, damn, it's really been the hard carry. I had to just shout it out. Like, this has been crazy. So many weird adjustments.
We all do our part.
Shit, it works. All doing our part here.
If only our
my voice is fucking
leave
cooked.
after map 2.
Yeah, shut up, observe. That's crazy. Dude, my voice is actually, I'm quiet down, but I'll have some interview questions going. At least I'll think of some. Surely, I'll let you guys open the floor on this though, so I at least have something to think about. I mean, you did send them the link. Surely they checked their DMs.
Links have been sent. Hello, hello.
Hello, Lazy.
Hello.
Congratulations on the much-needed win here, Spaceman.
Congrats.
Congratulations on the much-needed win here. You guys live to see another day in the regular season. Still playing chances. Still alive. Not completely out of it yet, but at least it's still in your hands.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just excited to get a win. It's been a little bit. Had some close 0-2s lately. A lot of like 4-round differential games. So it's just nice to finally push it over the edge. You know, this was another one that was real close. You know, 11-13 first map, 13-7 I guess for our pick, and then 13-10. You know, real close, but finally pulled it through.
Yeah, I guess that's one the clock then back to how you've been playing so many close maps still. The map video pretty much was going with the same maps that you ended up playing last week against EMEA. Was that a factor for you guys going into this as being like, okay, we have maps that we're comfortable on, that we're at least warmed up on. This could be our win condition.
Yeah, definitely. We always take a look at, you know, just kind of trends in the maps that people are playing. It's not intense amount of prep, but just to see where we might go. And we saw this map pool and we're like, okay, you know, Corrode is a pick that we've played a few times, you know, been close. We thought that we could definitely match them there. And then Pearl is somewhere where we feel pretty comfortable. And then, yeah, Haven, we were like, they've been banning Haven. You know, as much as Breeze would be fun, if they leave it open, we would definitely take them there. And it worked out for us.
So it was really just you felt comfortable on both maps, that it didn't really matter. You just felt comfortable on the one that was like, okay, that's been their ban. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, because I wasn't too familiar when it came to like Woodside with the whole bans thing going on, really. So that at least gives some clarity there. I want to give this question at least to Lazy, even though you guys didn't end up winning Crowd. I mean, you considerably had a life game that brought back so many rounds in their favor, getting so many clutches there. I guess you can speak specifically on Crow, but overall in the series, how do you feel to finally have, the series where it actually matters? You have the impact you really needed to find there.
Feels good. One of the biggest problems I think we've had is choking a little, throwing some leads. As Space said, some of our maps have been very, very, very close, and there were always like a couple things, like maybe there were a couple moments where we thought, oh well, maybe if we didn't run out in that moment, maybe if we didn't like hint a little, we might have won. So it feels good that we've actually like converted something, and it was pretty clean, especially at the end, I'd say.
Yeah, I think that the fourth quarter essentially is where things really came back in towards your momentum. I think like even through like all the chaos of, oh, we're playing like musical chairs with who's going in exactly, I feel like even regardless, that wasn't necessarily a factor for you guys. I feel like you guys, again, on like your preferable picks of Pearl and Haven, it felt like you guys were playing to your strengths. Even though you had those close games and didn't win it out, you still had a solid game plan going into it, and lo and behold, you were able to cross the line on both Pearl and Haven. So do you feel that weight at least off your shoulders to where you don't feel like you're maybe susceptible to choking as hard then, I suppose? Or have
you want to answer lazy, or do you want me to?
You can.
Yeah, I think a big thing for us is maps. We made the mistake of early on playing Lotus quite a bit, and that got rotated out, and it's been a long time. So we've been really struggling to try to find another map for us. We thought it was going to be Sunset. That didn't go so well for us, and now that's gone as well. But it seems like Pearl is going to be a good spot for us. We've gone there multiple times. I don't think we've ever had either a not close game or a win on there, so it's definitely somewhere we like to go. And I think just like finding places where we're comfortable, and then just trying to play as a team in the maps that we are comfortable. When it gets chaotic, we can get a little bit push and pull. We try to have a good calling structure, but sometimes in the chaotic moments, it kind of slips. But we just do our best to listen to each other and stay calm. And yeah, I think we will be able to. If we lose out or lose some games going on here, it won't be because we're chucking. Sometimes you just lose to better teams. So I think we should be past that. Hopefully, we've been working on it.
Yeah, and I mean, part of that linchpin, besides like your guys' performance, I mean, Basil once again kind of being that linchpin to be that spearhead, but also past map 1, JP finally stepping up to be the 1-2 punch they really need to be. How did that adjustment go between the maps then, from JP having, again, a little bit of a stinker to then being able to really show his own and really dominate throughout the second and third map?
I think again, it kind of comes down to being comfortable. JP is really, really fucking good, and I love playing with him. But his waylay, I feel like he just doesn't quite. I don't want grasp sounds too strong. He definitely grasps it, but he's just not quite as comfortable. His pathing isn't quite as consistent as it is on something like Neon. I think that with the slow and the dash, sometimes he's like a little bit in between, like, oh, should I be going for info or should I be going for my own kill? Versus on the Neon, he's very comfortable. Knows exactly what he's doing, taking the space off the stun, getting good slides on people. So I think really just getting him on an agent that is comfortable for him was awesome. And then also starting after map 2, we kind of let Basil, particularly on Pearl, kind of attack up and almost like a Kong style. When we were on attack, half of the rounds I was just calling like we're gonna hold a default and Basil is just gonna start peeking with the op, and it worked out for us for I think a 4 or 5 round stretch. So really just letting Basil take a lot of first peeks, and then when we hit it, getting JP involved on things that aren't waylay, because while I think he's good at waylay, the other agents like Neon, Raze, although didn't play that today, are things where he just entries like a very, very competent player.
So you guys have looking at your schedule, you guys still have to face off against TS and Silly and Zirconians. So who, if any of them, are you most excited to face?
I mean, TS and Silly are both teams that are like, people involved in production and people involving in kind of the gathering in the community. So it's exciting to play both of those teams. Exciting to play Zerk because I've actually watched a couple of their games lately, and I think that they're pretty good. So If I could ideally schedule these games out for us, I would probably go like, you know, TS or Silly next, the other one after that, and then Zerk last. You know, that kind of give us a run up. If we can beat Silly, if we can beat TS, then like, if we beat Zerk and we make play-ins, we deserve to be there. If we can't beat them, then it's like, well, did we really deserve to be there anyway? So, you know, we'll see how the schedule goes, but we'll see how the schedule goes.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to play. I mean, all three of the teams left. I think they're all very quality teams, and it'll be fun matches.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, as I was saying before, like this win still keeps you in that playoff contention, and as you kind of laid out, you're really wanting to play out these matches. Like, you do at least feel some amount of confidence going into them towards like, okay, you know what? Let's scrap, let's make it fun, let's try and win some things out. Things are winnable, why not? And I mean, through and throughout, I mean, two very interesting games. I feel like a lot of people have kind of slept on the past two games, just considering, you know, a lot of people are kind of just throwing you down the power rankings as being like, oh, it's just MIBR. What do you have to say to the haters, myself included, I guess, because I've been kind of disrespecting you guys.
I mean, I think that we're confident in our abilities. To say to the haters, I mean, I guess I understand where some of the doubt comes from. We've definitely had some matches where haven't been able to close it out. You know, I think we talked about the choking earlier. But I would say, you know, just don't be close-minded about what we're capable of doing. You know, the potential man team, as much as it's a bit of a cliche at this point, we do feel like we have the, you know, ability to match the top teams, and we just have to close it out in the moments where it hinges. So I guess I don't have anything too strong for the haters, but if there's another power ranking between here and the end of the season, hopefully we're a bit higher up.
Surely. I mean, I think we did like do a revision, but I think I think I put you guys like super low. But that's besides the point. What matters is that you guys actually got the first one that matters, and hopefully is that starting momentum for you guys both. So all things considered, hopefully the rest of the season goes out well for you guys. Do you have any final thoughts before you send it off?
Toxic, do you have any questions?
Oh yeah, go ahead quick before. And Lazy, you can get a final thought too.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess my final thought would be, I hope that we can continue this run, because I feel like us being in the mix just makes it for a funner end of the season. You know, the more teams involved makes it, you know, more storylines, more potential, maybe more people watching the important games. So yeah, I hope we can continue to stitch this together. Hope that we can just have a successful end of the season and get in that play-in and, you know, keep playing. So
yeah,
ready to go.
Anything
more
from
power
you,
to you.
No, I was gonna say something, but then Pi retracted his statement and stopped calling us potential man team. So I think that's it for me.
Yeah, what do you have to say to Pi in particular?
Yeah, speak your words against that.
I think
God, your biggest hater.
I think Pi should actually keep saying actualist team instead of potential man team, because I think we've reached the point where we can, like, we are no longer stuck in our potential. We're actually like getting places.
Yeah, when I would say we play him still, right? He's on.
Yeah, you do. It's pretty much going to be the you can have JP waylay diff Pi if you really wanted to, if you so wanted to, because I think you could do it. I don't think it's that hard to waylay diff Pi, but you know. Enough.
Well, we'll see if I can scan diff him. I know that's what he's usually playing, so we'll see if that happens.
No, if you whip out the Odin, actually that's Lazy's job. Actually, you take the recon spaceman. Lazy takes the Odin. You're the best parts of Pi, just on two separate people, and it works out. Surely.
Yeah, two for one.
The power of some. All right, let's wrap things up here. Lazy, spaceman, congratulations on the win once again. Thank you for the interview, and yeah, congratulations on the win. Still alive, going into last stretch. Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Appreciate it as well.
I think with that we can just I think we can just wrap things up.
With that,
Clean cut here, yeah.
So 2 matches tomorrow?
No, Sunday I believe actually.
Oh, tomorrow's Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just getting my days mixed up. So
Maybe
actually, nothing tomorrow on Saturday. 2 games on Sunday, so something to look forward to there as well. And then finally VCT starting up next week. So
have to juggle
PCMT games with your VCT games. I'm guessing times might be adjusted slightly based on that. I know a lot of the players are VCT enjoyers, but I guess we'll
Here's my
see.
question,
And then,
then.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Who do you think might if we can bribe someone to watch party a PCMT match? Do you think
Shio.
someone would bite? And if
Yeah.
so, who?
Yeah, easily.
It's
Shio.
Shio. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's always-
Shio. Yeah.
it's always
There's
Shio if it's
no
any-
chance anyone else watches this fuck ass tournament.
TMV.
Any Plat chat, yeah, members. It's gonna be Shio.
Yeah.
But
sure.
yeah, so. And then just a shout out to anyone who's watching who's not a member. I doubt there's many of those viewers, but if there is, we're 10 subscribers away from reaching 100 or 100K.
100?
From 1K. So if you're interested in playing in the tournaments in the future, or just interested in a good, wholesome community, just consider dropping a subscription.
paying
We're not
per
affiliated
and,
with them.
joining in.
But
No.
we support them
Fucking love
financially,
us.
actually. That's why
Yeah,
we're here.
we
So.
remember, guys. We're Wyatt's weekly award winners now for our production
that's
level.
also
So like
true, yeah.
they kind of fuck with us now.
Exactly.
They kind of rate
Yes.
us now.
We're the homies
And I
now.
mean, yeah.
But that will be it for us today. Thank you, everybody, for joining the stream. Have a wonderful night.
And we will catch you on Sunday.
We're dead.